How's everybody doing? How is everybody?
Gaming.
Hold up, I'm just getting some shit ready. Give me a second. I'm hoping everything's gonna go good. I've set up some shit I've never done before on a stream, so I'm hoping it's going to be alright. So if we have some technical difficulties, just kind of bear with me. I will need you guys to let me know if the audio mixing is good. That'll be one thing, because, like I said, I haven't done this type of shit before, and we didn't do a mic check, so... Yeah, let me know on the audio quality once we get started, but I'm going to call them in 8 minutes, so we got a little bit of time. But I'm just getting some shit set up for the moment, and then we will get this shit started. Voice is a little low. Yeah, I just have the music on right now. If I turn the music down, it's better. See? I just got the music on because I'm kind of like still working on shit behind. So let me know if this looks good to you guys. I don't know. It should be it. Yeah, it looks like it should be okay. Oh, fuck. I think... Hold up. See, we may have an issue right here. I don't know why it's not... Alright, well, I tried, man. I tried to have, like, this little Discord thing to where it would show off where everybody's talking. Okay, good. I think I got it. Alright, we're not completely fucked. Alright, cool. So that is working now. That's good to know. Alright. I think we are good to go, guys. So let me put it back on this screen, and then we'll get started. So I like recorded some gameplay, slapped it together into a video, so that'll be playing in the background. And the way I have that little overlay set up, it should show when each of us are talking. But again, I've never fucking used it before, so if it fucks up, you know, my apologies. But if everything goes according to plan, it should be good, and we should be fine. Alright, so we got some super chats here, and sorry if, like, I missed some, because I don't think the YouTube fucking feed updated. So we got U-Generation with the 2. I'm ready, Dad. I am too, man. I think this should be fun. I don't think we're gonna change anybody's minds, but you know what? Should be entertaining, at least. Nefarious with the 2. What does he want to debate you on? The Battlefield stuff. That was kind of the agreed-upon topic, I guess. And God Howard with the 10. Going to processing tomorrow, then Army basic training on the 7th, and wanted you to have this since it might be the last time I see you in a while. Also ask him if Battlefield 2042 should be 30 or 120 FPS. I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes, but I really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Midnight Mawile with the 2. Please, I need to know, what are you playing? Wait, what do you mean? Playing what? Like game-wise or what? I don't fucking know, man. Mandy team with the 2. Alright, Atmons, let's get ready. Spam and trolls. I don't think it'll be too bad. What I may do is I'll put it in slow mode. That's probably a good idea. I'll put it in like 5-second slow mode. And that way it's not just crazy fucking spam. Oh shit, I think it just fucked up. Dude, I swear to God, YouTube's like super chat feed is awful. So Nefarious with the 2. Super Mario Strikers Charged is the best sports game. I mean, you could make that point, definitely. I like Super Mario Strikers. Then Nefarious with the 2. The new Mario Golf is actually good as fuck. I agree. I played quite a bit of it. Raise Hail, Praise Dale with the 2. You make one hell of a DSP detractor. I appreciate that, man. DSP troll content is fucking goated. Absolutely love it. So I appreciate the compliment, man. Thanks so much. And oh, David with the 5, watching at work because I hate my job. I tried to get the day off work, but it's not going to stop me laughing my fucking ass off. Fair enough, man. So just another warning, I will not be reading super chats during the actual debate, of course, and I will do them at the end, so don't worry. If I don't get it to it immediately, no need to fucking spam in the chat. Oh my god, you fucking missed it. Don't worry, I'll get to it. Baby Metal Rocks of the 2, let's go. Indeed, man. Let's go. Artie and Melnikov with the 5, go easy on him, Griff. I'll do my best, man. I will do my best. And Saber ran with the 2, good evening, Griffin. How has your weekend been? It was really good, man. I had a great 4th of July, so overall, really enjoyable weekend. And Retro Fraction with a 5, got my popcorn ready. Do your thing, Griffin. Will do, man. I'll give it my best shot. Who knows, man? I may get completely fucking embarrassed. Never know. Nefarious with the 5, just ask him if he likes feet. If he says yes, then you automatically win. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, man. If it turns into a complete shit show, that may have to happen. So, Jupiter Center with the 5. What's up, bro? Been a while since I've been able to stop by his stream. Can't wait to hear this while I finish my shift. Laugh my fucking ass off. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done a debate before, so this should be somewhat enjoyable, I'm hoping. The 10th planet with the 5, staying up at 2 a.m. to catch this. Who needs sleep when Griffin graces us with gloriousness? Yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm hoping it's going to be entertaining. Like I said, never done this shit before, so we will definitely be in this as a new experience all around. DJ Aftershock with the 2, if you're watching videos after. Big Man Gamer says a new one. So what'll happen is I'll probably end this video or this stream immediately after I finish reading the super chats, and then I may start up another stream. We'll see how it goes, man. Supersonic with the 5, bro. These are the same people that praised Overwatch, even though it's a multiplayer-only game. Go get them, Griff. I'll do my best, man. I will give it my best shot. So, Ronith Mugi with the 5, calling it now. Griffin versus SupaNova will be more legendary than Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Yeah, who knows, man? I think the outcome's a little more uncertain, right? Oh, shit, there it goes. Oski Woski with the 2, Griffin, he couldn't live with his own failures. It's all good. You know, typically I don't go for the whole, you know, hashtag debate me, bro, but, you know, I figured it'd be entertaining. Why not? Frozone with the 2, are you ready for this debate? I mean, I guess so, yeah. I mean, I know where I stand on shit. Death Knight of Anime with the 7, is this guy even gonna show? That's the big question. Yeah, he is. I was talking to him a couple minutes ago. All good. He's just waiting on for me to call him at 9, so in a minute here, I'm gonna mute the music. I'll probably mute my mic, and I'll go ahead and call him, and then we'll get this shit started. So, Midnight Mallwell with the 2, what's the game with the knife you were playing? Oh, it's called CSGO Surf. CSGO Surf. Highly recommend, Ben. Would highly recommend. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this one real quick. Turn that off. Okay. So we're good. So Twinkle Toes NZ with the 5. This isn't a debate for Battlefield 24 2 to see who has black Air Force 1 energy. Well, considering I only own white ones, I don't know. I may lose. But alright, guys, so what time is it? Yep, it's just about time, so I'm going to go ahead and go on mute, turn off the music real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and call him. So, yep, I'll see you guys in like 20 seconds. Alright, so can you guys let me know if we're coming through clear? It looks like I'm good. SupaNova, do you mind talking real quick?
Yeah, test.
Alright, sound good on everybody's end? We good? Alright, it looks like we're alright. Alright, so how's it going, man?
It's going, man. Just another day.
So how do you want to start this off?
Well, I figure my whole gripe with the game is that I feel it's EA giving us less for the same. So I guess, why do you think Battlefield 2042 is worth what Battlefield 5 was?
Because Battlefield 5, for one, was dog shit. And two, they're not doing season passes anymore. So I look at it as basically you're saving, if you want to get technical about it, you're getting more multiplayer content than ever before over the lifespan of the game.
Right, but not right now. And also, you said that Battlefield 5 was
I mean,
dog
you don't
shit.
have to buy it right now. You can
I'm
buy the
saying you
game whenever
said
you want. You can buy it for $20 at
right.
Best Buy for Black Friday. Like, nobody's making you buy it for $70.
Right, I understand. All I'm saying is right now, and you can say that Battlefield 5 was dog shit, but we don't know if Battlefield 2042 is going to be dog shit. You have no idea. All I'm saying is
Well, I mean,
for
you have
right
no idea
now,
if any game's going to be dog shit or not. It doesn't fucking matter.
exactly. No, exactly. But my point is that if you're going to say that, oh, it's better than Battlefield 5 because Battlefield 5 was dog shit, that's not a good argument because Battlefield 2042 could
I mean, we can
also
look
be
at the
dog
trailer.
shit.
We can look at the trailer and kind of tell.
A trailer can't tell you how good a game is. Are
That's
you
how
really
I make
going
my
to
decision. I mean, I watch the trailer, watch gameplay, and then
that
I buy it.
right? But a trailer it can't tell you if the game is good or not. A
Yeah, but it
trailer
gives me
can
the
look
best
entertaining.
idea.
Right. That's the whole point of a trailer. We understand this. That's how trailers work. My point is that you can't look at Battlefield 2042 and say, "Oh, that's going to be a better game than Battlefield 5." You can't. You
I
can
mean,
say,
it
"I
already
think it
looks
might
better
be."
from what we've seen.
Okay, that's also subjective.
Okay. Well, I don't think many people would argue that that's subjective. Just looking at the dislike ratio on both of the reveal trailers, but it's fine. We can agree to disagree on
That
that one. But the only thing
that's
we have,
that's also subjective. You can't. Nobody can say for a
no,
fact
it's an
Battlefield
objective fact that
2042.
the Battlefield 5 trailer is one of the most disliked trailers on the entirety of YouTube for video game trailers.
Right. That's
That's not
fine.
subjective.
No, okay. It being the most disliked is a fact. People's opinion of the trailer is entirely subjective, though.
Yeah, but it's an objective fact that more people had a negative opinion of Battlefield 5 than Battlefield 2042.
And that's entirely fine. My
Okay,
point
then
is that
what's the problem?
my point is that right now, when you buy Battlefield 2042, you're getting less than you got with Battlefield 5 for the same price.
Define less. Less
Uh,
hours, less maps, less guns, less enjoyment.
I, I,
What
I
does
would,
less
I would,
mean?
I would say I'm gonna get into it. I would say less maps, but I'll give it to Battlefield 2042 because the maps are bigger. But you have what half the game modes?
I mean, at launch, yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know the exact details of the game because, again, it's not out yet.
No, but you can go on their website and look at what they're offering. For Battlefield 2042, you're going to get 4 modes.
Okay.
That's it.
I mean,
At
I
least
played
at
Team
launch, four
Deathmatch and
modes.
Conquest, and that's about it, so I don't really care outside of that.
Okay. Listen, I'm not asking why you personally think that it's of value to you. I'm saying in general, do you think that Battlefield 2042 is as valuable as Battlefield 5 at launch?
Because I actually
Like I
want to play
said,
it.
that's fine. Like I said, I'll give them the maps, even though there's less maps. I'll give that to them because there's bigger maps in 2042. But it's half the game modes, and even though nobody gives a shit about it, it doesn't have a single player campaign. Which even like I said, if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. That still had some value that was added to Battlefield 5, whether you like that or not. That's not there now. So how
But
are
I
you
mean,
going to
it's
have a
value
game?
for some people. Because if I never touch it, it doesn't matter. It has zero value to me.
To you personally? I'm saying as a package. As a package.
Well, I mean, as a package, I'm not buying it for the campaign. If I never touch it, it adds $0 of value. No, it's not irrelevant.
No, 100%
We're
as a
talking about an
package.
entertainment product. The only value this product even derives is entertainment value. And if something in a game offers me zero entertainment, then it offers me zero value.
That's irrelevant. No,
No, it's not irrelevant. We're talking
it
about
is 100%.
So if I go to a movie and I spend $20 to go see it, if I enjoy it, that's irrelevant?
No, you're talking about two completely different things.
No, it's an entertainment product. Video games are entertainment.
100%, but they're not the same as just going to a movie. There's different things in games.
Yeah, the game's interactive, and if I don't interact with the aspects of a game, then I get zero entertainment from it.
So, okay, so in your opinion then, Battlefield 2042 could have one map, one mode, and because you enjoy that mode and you're going to play thousands of hours in that mode, that's equal to what Battlefield 5 offered. Just because you personally are going to play thousands of hours in it.
I mean, I don't really know why it would matter if anyone else thought differently. It's a personal decision to buy a game. So, of course, if I'm personally going to enjoy that game for thousands of hours, regardless of what it offers, I think it's well worth $70.
Right, but the price is irrelevant.
5 to me offers me $0 in value because the game looked like dog shit. I didn't want to play it. Therefore, it's completely irrelevant to compare this game to Battlefield 5.
We're talking about your personal opinion. I'm saying
it's a video game. It's all about personal opinions. That's what it comes down to when you buy a video game. It's a personal opinion if you want it or not.
My point was that it is EA offering you less and asking for the same price. And you can say, "Oh, well, I like it."
Me less. They're offering me more than Battlefield 5 did. There was nothing in Battlefield 5 that interested me.
Again, you're going to sit there and say, these other things in there, I don't care about them, so they don't matter.
They don't matter to me. And the only person that matters when I go to buy a video game is me. Like, this is not
So
a very
fine.
hard
So
point.
no. Okay. So you're clearly going to buy the game. You clearly already pre-ordered the game.
Yeah, I got the Ultimate Edition.
Right. I understand. You pay twice what the game is worth, which I
Not
also
to
think is
me.
fucking stupid.
It's worth well. It
So
is
what?
well worth the price of $120 for me
Why?
because I'm gonna enjoy it.
You could have enjoyed it for 60.
Okay, but I want to play it on release date.
So you're willing to pay double the price.
Well, it is
so you
actually
can-
$60 on PC, so I technically did pay $60 for the game.
not for the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, but I also got all the battle passes for the first year, a bunch of
You
cosmetic
got
shit.
all the shit that you should have already got at full price at 60.
I mean, the way I look at it is, would you rather have a battle pass with a bunch of cosmetic shit that has no effect on the game whatsoever, or would you rather them charge $50 for paid content in the future in the form of map packs that divides the community? I mean, which one?
Right. But that's a shitty excuse. If you're going to
It's
say,
not a
oh,
shitty
well,
excuse because we're living
listen,
in
hold on.
reality. We're living in
If you're
reality.
going to say, time out. If you're going to say, oh, the battle pass is necessary because that's how they're going to continue to expand the game and make maps and all that shit, that's fine, right? That's I can understand that argument. But you just paid double what the game is worth, and there's lots of your followers who've also let me know, hey, we've bought the Ultimate Edition, so you guys have all paid double what the game is worth.
Not to me.
But
It's
you
worth
all,
every
but
bit
you,
of $120.
time out. I don't care what you think the game is worth. You're paying
Well,
double
why
what
would
the
it matter
game,
if? Okay, no.
listen.
The only
No,
thing that
time out.
matters when you buy a video game is what you think it's worth. There's a reason people
Listen,
buy shit on
you're-
release or wait
you're
till it
not
goes on sale.
understanding the point. The game is $60, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if they sold every copy for $60, that should cover the cost of everything they made in the game.
How do you
Correct?
know that? Well, I mean, I don't know their exact accounting. Like, I
Listen.
can't say for certain. Nobody can say for certain what their budget is for this game.
Okay,
I'm not
but
going to
if
get
they're
into.
selling, listen,
I'm not going to
no,
get into
time out.
hypothetical
Wait.
financial statements for a company.
I'm
I
not,
have no
I'm not,
fucking
I'm
clue how
not
much they
getting,
spent.
I'm not getting into hypotheticals. I'm not talking about their budget. I'm saying if the game is $60, they should be able to sell the game at $60 and cover the cost of whatever the budget was for creating the game.
Okay, is
That's-
any company in the business of breaking even?
I'm not saying that they shouldn't do more than break even. My point is that $60 is what, for $60, that should cover everything in the game.
I mean, sure, I guess. But then again, I don't know how much it costs to develop it, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend I have any idea.
Okay, my point again is that you're paying $120. That's double what the game was worth. Not what the game is worth to you, what the game cost for you to buy.
No. What is worth versus worth to me? Because there's only one number that matters, and it's what's worth to me because I'm the one buying it.
I'm not talking about what it's worth to you. I'm saying that you're
There's
paying
no other number that
$120.
matters
Listen,
when you
time
buy
out.
a video
You are
game.
paying $120 for something that is $60.
Okay.
I'm talking about sticker prices, not what it costs you. I'm talking about what it actually costs in real life when you spend your money. You're spending either 60 or 120 or whatever it is in between there. So you've spent $120 for something that is $60.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a bunch
and
of extra content on top of that.
you got a bunch of shit that you should have gotten at $60, but you decided to pay double the price of what it was.
Okay.
I
should I have gotten that? I mean, I'm getting everything gameplay focused in the game for the $60.
Right,
I'm choosing to buy a bunch of cosmetic shit I don't fucking need, but I want. I don't see a
Right.
problem with that at all.
I see a problem with removing shit from the game and then selling it
Well,
back
I mean,
to
if
you.
it's not in the game yet, then it's hard to.
Okay, time out. So all the cosmetics that they made, designers and devs were paid to make it for Battlefield 2042.
I mean,
correct?
do we know for a fact that every single cosmetic that'll ever be released in a battle pass is already in the game?
Listen, the cosmetics that are going to be available when the game launches, they were made for Battlefield 2042. Correct?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So then why aren't they in Battlefield 2042?
Because
when you
every
buy
single
Battlefield?
multiplayer shooter has cosmetic microtransactions.
I don't give a shit about. I'm not talking about just EA. When I made that video, I was complaining
I'm not
about.
talking about
both
just
these
EA
guys.
either, which is why I don't know why you're holding them to a different standard. It's 2021. Every single multiplayer shooter is going to have alternative monetization methods in their game. It's just a
And it's
given
bullshit.
fact.
Yeah, but you're going to sit here and just say, "Oh, they're fucking us," but it's okay because that's what they do. They
I
fuck
mean, it's
us.
optional. Like, it's a cosmetic. It has no effect on the gameplay at all. Zero.
No, but the problem is, I don't give a fuck if it has effect on the gameplay. The fact is that they are removing content from the game and then selling it back to you, and you're paying double the price. So effectively, what you've done is you've bought 2 Big Macs or paid for 2 Big Macs, and they've only given you one. And then the pickles, the lettuce, all the other shit, they've just sold back to you. And you're like, yeah, but at least the Big Mac is delicious. I don't give a fuck. That is your argument.
Either.
That is your entire argument.
So
it's
a
stupid.
luxury item. I don't need it to live. If I don't have skins in Battlefield 2042, my life will continue on.
My point is that I don't care about the skin. My point is that if I pay 100% of the money,
that's this entire thing is about. It's fucking skins. If you don't care about the skins, why the fuck do you care?
It's about me paying 100% of the money for the game and getting like 85% of the game while they take 15% out and try to sell it back to me as bullshit.
Okay.
And you're like, yeah, there's no problem with that. I'm sorry.
I live in reality. Like, this is the most common practice in the video game industry.
Common because people like you keep saying, that's just the norm.
Yes, because I'd rather have cosmetic battle passes than paid season passes that divide the player base.
Right, but you and many other people are paying double what the game is at for basic price. You're paying $120, and lots of other people are paying $120. You're telling me that couldn't cover the cost of expanding the maps and doing whatever other shit they want to do. They need Battle Pass. I don't
have their financial statements. I don't know how much money it costs them to make a game.
That's fine.
I'm not going to speak to that.
My point is that they're going to make their game, which they're selling at $60, which should be all you need to pay for that game, and anybody who's going to buy the game should be able to buy it at $60 and for them to make their money. But people are going to pay double what the game is worth, and on top of that, also buy into battle passes, just so that they can get back shit that they should have gotten had they only paid $60. That's my whole issue with this, is that they're selling you back content that you should have already had when you bought the game at $60 because you paid 100% of the money for 100% of the game. And they're not giving you 100% of the game.
Well, I mean, you can access every single part of that game that is gameplay based. You're getting every single weapon, every single specialist, every single multiplayer map mode, etc.
But there's a bunch of cosmetics and shit. And again, I don't buy cosmetics. I don't care. But it's content that they are removing from the game and then selling back to people.
So, I mean, it has no effect on the game at all.
I don't care if it has. I'm not talking about pay to win. I don't care if it's pay to win or not pay to win shit. They're taking shit away from the game and then just selling it back to you, and people are buying it like suckers.
Okay, and that's their choice.
It is 100% their choice. But because they did it, or whoever the hell started it, it's starting to become the norm in more and more things, to where we are continuing to get less for the same price we used to pay. Because I'm sorry,
that's not true at all. That's not true at all. So would you argue that a battle pass offers you more content for your money than a paid season pass? Which one do you think offers the greater amount of content? Would you rather pay for a season pass that has direct effect on your experience with the game, or would you rather pay for a battle pass that has no effect on your experience with the game? Because that's the trade-off here. Because as you're talking about battle passes becoming more of the norm has been to move away from season passes. So it is a trade-off. Companies want to make money on their games after launch, and one is the lesser evil.
They charge you for the season pass one time. The battle passes you continue to pay for.
Okay, but $50 up front you don't think is a bigger ask than $10 for 3 months? And then if you complete the battle pass, which in most cases, most of these battle passes do, you get the next one for free. So
it doesn't matter. Listen,
this is you're paying a fifth of the price.
This is the trend with everything. Everything is going to these kind of pay-as-you-go subscription services because they make more money off that shit in the end. But at the end of the day, we moved away
from season passes, which divided the player base.
I don't give a shit about the season passes. The point is that with the battle pass,
I hate season passes. I think they're awful. They punish people who pay more money.
Okay, and with battle passes, like I said, you're still paying money to get shit you should have already had.
I mean, it has no effect on the game at all. You can.
It doesn't matter. You paid $120 for shit you should have had at $60. That's the point. End of story.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Why not?
Because you don't need cosmetic items.
I don't care. I don't care if you need it or not. Whether you need it, the necessity is irrelevant. The fact is, you paid for the game. You paid 100% of the price for the game. You should get 100% of the content for that game.
Okay, and I feel like I got all the content that was promised to me.
But you didn't, because you've got shit in the battle pass that they removed from the game that they're selling back to you at a fee.
That's fine. It's cosmetics. I don't care.
It's
They're
not
gonna make
okay.
money. They're gonna
You
make
think
money
it's
off
fine.
of people after launch. I'd rather it not affect gameplay than it affect gameplay.
Again, you're talking about pay to win shit. I don't care if it affects gameplay or not. My point is that you are paying extra money for shit you should already have.
Yeah, it's
And then in your
2021.
case, I don't give a shit. And in your case, you're paying twice what the game is worth. So you've bought the game essentially twice, but you only have the game once.
Okay, and I didn't have to do that if I didn't want to. If I wanted to, I could just buy it for $60, buy the first battle pass, complete the battle pass every single time, and get the next ones for free. So I would be $70 in total. That's a lot better than spending $60 on a game and then $50 on the season pass.
The whole point, again, is that you are going to pay twice what the game is worth for shit you should have had for just $60.
And that's
and
my
you
choice.
see, no, I understand it's your choice.
I don't
but you
have
see no
to do
issue
it.
with it. No, but because of the way that they structure shit, a lot of people are doing it.
Okay, and that's their choice too. It's their money.
I understand.
Then
My
what
point
is
is
the
that
problem? You don't have to do it.
And I'm not going to.
Then don't.
I
End of story. I can do it if I want
right.
it.
I still have a problem. I can still have a problem with EA doing it the way they're doing it. You don't have a problem with it, that's fine. I can have a problem with the way that they're structuring it.
I mean, you're calling people stupid for spending their money the way they want to.
And you called me stupid for having the opinions I have.
You said Battlefield was a single-player game.
That was a fuck
stupid.
up. No, yes, that was a fuck up. I will give you that one. But other than that, my opinions on the cosmetics and the battle passes and shit like that, it is what it is. I just don't think that I should have to pay, or anybody should have to pay more money to get the shit they should already be getting when they bought the game to fucking begin with.
Okay, so how many Battlefield games have had in-depth cosmetic customization? Like, I'm just kind of curious. Because I
couldn't tell you.
I can't think of any.
I couldn't tell you.
So this is a new feature they're adding to the series.
Irrelevant.
So how is that irrelevant when you're complaining about the campaign being missing?
I complain about the campaign being missing because I consider that value on the game. Listen, I consider that content in the game, or I consider that value, right? So when you look at Battlefield 5 or whatever the other Battlefield games are, they have their multiplayer, their campaign, their maps, all that shit has some type of value in the game. So to remove the single-player campaign, however big or small, liked or disliked it is...
No. They never removed something because it never existed. The Battlefield 2042 campaign has never at any point in human history existed.
True. What I'm saying is when comparing now 2042 to Battlefield 5, when Battlefield 5 had more maps and more modes and a single-player campaign, there are more things of value in that package, total, than there is in Battlefield 2042.
That just depends on what you place value on, because they could have more maps and all the maps could be trash. I mean,
and all the maps in 2042 can be trash.
We're having to be determined.
Right. Again, my point is that when you look at the packages as a whole,
or not.
I'm not talking about time you're going to be playing or enjoyment. I'm talking about just the shit that's in the package. I'm talking about the shit that's in the package. That is part of value. I'm talking about the shit in the game. It's part of the value.
No, it's not, because like every Treyarch game I buy, I don't touch zombies. That has no value.
Yeah, but you're also this person that's like, oh, I don't care how shitty the game is. I don't care how little there's. If I'm going to spend 3,000 hours in the game,
shitty the game is. If it doesn't work, I'm going to refund it.
Yeah, but you're the type of person that says if I play 1,000 hours in the game, that's it. That's all I need. You don't care how many modes there are, how many maps. As long as you play thousands of hours, you're good.
Yeah, because if I didn't enjoy a game, I wouldn't put 1,000 hours into it.
Right. But I'm saying that I'm talking about the actual value of the entire package, not how much time you're going to put into it or get enjoyment out of it.
That is the value of the entire package.
But that is part of the value of the package.
I mean, look at a game like CSGO or Valorant or whatever. It's one game mode. And people get more value out of those games than any other game that probably launches for full price.
Aren't those free to play?
Yeah, but people spend a shit ton of money on them.
Right, but they're free to play.
Well, actually, CSGO was not free to play for a while. You had to pay $15 for it.
Yeah, but it's a free to play game. So like I said,
not historically, just recently.
Okay, same shit. But when you have things like that in the free to play games, I can excuse that. I don't like shit like that.
No. We're not talking about microtransactions right now. We're talking about value derived from the amount of content in a game. I'm not talking about microtransactions. I'm talking about two games, for example, that offer a ton of value to millions of people around the world that have one game mode, and people are fine with it. So the number of
Right.
maps, the number of game modes, the number of weapons is not inherently evident of more value that's provided in a package of a game. The amount of enjoyment you get out of that game, the amount of time you spend playing it, that is where the value comes from.
Great. Understood. You've spent $120 on a game that you have no idea.
I can refund it.
Wait, okay, time out. When you spent the $120 on the game, how did you base that you were going to spend $120? What caused you to spend $120 over the 60?
I like Battlefield, and your video kind of made me do it on stream.
Okay, no, that's not a good answer. I want to understand.
I mean,
decide,
like,
no,
literally,
time
I
out.
can confirm that's how it happened. We watched the video, and then I just bought the Ultimate Edition because, like, yeah, whatever.
Okay, and you weren't going to buy the Ultimate Edition anyway.
I probably would have.
Okay, so when you were going to pay $120 for the game, how would you have come to that decision that it was worth $120 over 60?
Because I historically play Battlefield games a lot, and it comes bundled with all of Year One's battle passes and some cosmetics. I was like, fuck it, man. This seems worth it.
Okay, so you're deriving value of the shit that's in the game without having played it, without having enjoyed it.
I haven't really paid for it yet. I can always refund it.
Irrelevant. You've decided you're going to pay $100. No,
you're
going to pay $120.
I have a way
based
out.
On what? Okay, that's
it's not
fine.
Set in stone.
That's fine. All I'm saying is you've paid $120 for the game based on the things they showed you.
And your video, just to be fair.
Okay, great. So my video added value to the game. Fantastic. Yeah. But my point is, you're trying to say that, oh, you can only derive value out of the enjoyment you get from the game.
Yes,
yet you've decided. You've decided. Are we
really
going to
argue that a video game offers you value other than what you spend time on enjoying it?
Like, all I'm saying is, you've decided that the game is worth $120 without playing.
Yes, I will get $120 worth of value out of Battlefield 24 if I enjoy the game. If I don't, I'll refund it.
Again, you were trying to say you can only get the value from if the game was good, out of your enjoyment.
Yes, and if the game's not good, I'm going to refund it.
So how did you decide the value without playing the game? And so, well, I like Battlefield.
I can cancel it at any time. Once again,
that's not an answer to the question.
What?
Whatever, you're gonna run around the question. That's fine.
What is the question? Please repeat it, because obviously I'm missing it.
Yes, you were saying that you can't decide the value of a game because the value is the enjoyment you get out of the game. That's all the value that you get out of a game. It's simply your enjoyment. That's the only value. Yet you have not played Battlefield 2042. You do not know what enjoyment you're going to get out of it, yet somehow have decided it's worth $120.
It's not worth $120 yet. I simply chose to purchase the $120 version, which I can refund within 2 hours of playing the game.
That would be you deciding the game is worth $120.
The game is not out yet. I can back out and get my money back at any point.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I have literally not spent money. I literally bought it when I did because we were watching your video on stream and I was playing it up for the stream.
I don't care. You said you're going to buy the Ultimate Edition.
I already did.
Whether you buy
but I can refund it. So it's not a final decision.
Listen, it doesn't matter. You have already decided. No, you have decided the game is worth that much.
No, I have not, because I can refund it at any point.
It's the same shit.
If they show some like uncut gameplay and the game looks like shit, I'm gonna cancel it. I get my money back.
But at this point in time, you've decided the game is worth $120.
No, I decided that your video made me want to purchase it on stream because it was a funny moment.
Great, that's a wonderful out to my question. Fine.
No, that's the truth to the question. I mean, I don't really know what else you want me to say.
You don't have to say anything. You don't want to answer the question. It's fine.
I mean, I've literally tried to answer the question. I don't really know what else you want me to say.
Your answer has constantly been, oh, your video made me do it. Oh, and I like Battlefield. That's why I did it.
I mean, basically anybody in this chat who was there during the live stream can probably confirm that I literally purchased it on stream immediately after your video.
Right, but you were more than likely going to do it anyway. So you like you said, you were playing it.
I wasn't going to do it when I did it. Like, I probably would have waited closer to launch till we knew more details.
Irrelevant.
How is that irrelevant?
Because you bought it when you did.
Because we watched your video and I was playing it up for the stream.
Again, okay, fine.
I was making a spectacle out of it. It's not a big deal. I can cancel the pre-order at any time. The money is not gone.
That's understood. We're just going to have a philosophical difference of opinion when it comes to the game. That's all it is.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really know why this is even a debate. Like, I mean, you're literally arguing against the fact that what I derive value from is like you're saying that's irrelevant when that is the only thing that matters when you're buying a video game. It's how much
Right.
enjoyment you can pull out of it.
We're looking at it two different ways. And yes, I do agree with that. I
Okay,
don't
so the
like.
only way to evaluate the value of a video game is the amount of enjoyment you personally get from it.
Sorry, one more time.
So the only way to evaluate the value found within a video game is based off of your personal enjoyment you get from the game.
Right, but again, that is
Okay,
part of
but
it.
you were
At least to
disagreeing
me,
with me on that.
no, I said that's part of it. To me, that's part of it. The biggest issue I have with this game, and not just this game, with publishers in general, is like I said, selling back content that we should already be getting when we pay full price for a game. I don't like battle passes in full price games. I don't like microtransactions in full price games. That's just an opinion I've had. I made a video about Ubisoft for the same shit. I don't like it, and I see this
that's
trend.
restricting gameplay progression.
And I see this trend where it's getting worse and worse and worse over time. It started with microtransactions in mobile games. The shit slowly creeped its way into console gaming.
It started with
PC
MMOs.
gaming.
Mobile gaming was not the first. It was starting with MMOs back in the 90s.
Sure, but it got big because of mobile gaming. It's because of mobile gaming that we have this shit in console gaming now. It's because of mobile gaming that all this shit has creeped its way into console and PC gaming like fucking cancer. I just have an issue with it. That's it.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Would you prefer a cosmetic battle pass to a paid season pass?
It depends on what there is. Now, I wouldn't buy a battle pass. If the battle pass is cosmetics that I should have already had when I paid full price for the game, then I would have an issue with that. If there was a season pass for content later on, and like an expansion or something that wasn't part of the actual main game, that they didn't make when the game launched, that came post-launch, depending on what content was in that, I may or may not be able or not be able to. I may or may not want to purchase that. My whole thing is with the battle pass and with cosmetics, it's shit that I already should have had when I paid full price for the game.
Okay, but this is the thing. No Battlefield games have historically had in-depth customization in terms of cosmetics. So therefore, a Battlefield game should not, by default, have these aspects of the game they're charging extra money for. So it's not like they're removing content that's been historically in video games in this series before.
I don't care if it's historically been in video games before. Everything you're going to get in your battle pass.
So I don't really know what the fuck the problem is here. So it
matters
if the campaign's historically there, but not cosmetics.
You and I are looking at it differently. That's right. When I look at the campaign missing, like I said, I'm looking at it at the overall package. Where Battlefield 2042 has one less map, but like I said, I'll give it that because the maps are much bigger in 2042. But it has less than half the game mode. That's fine on PC and Series X and PS5. Yeah, it's great.
Playing it on anything else? I mean, I would hate to be playing this game on PS4.
Right, and that's fantastic. The bigger player count is awesome. Okay, that's fine. But it has less than half the game modes, and it doesn't have the campaign.
And those game modes 100% will not be added in the future. Or who even knows if those game modes are even played? Like, that's the thing.
Who knows?
The majority of people are buying Battlefield for Conquest, Rush, and Team Deathmatch. That's
fine. But for me, when I look at it, I see here's Battlefield 2042. Yes, it has bigger maps, but overall, it is offering less than what the previous game had. Will I have more enjoyment in the game? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played the game. But overall, when I look at it, it is offering me less than the previous game did. And to me, I just see it as EA giving us less and asking for the same amount of money.
I mean, doubling the player count doesn't really seem to be offering less. That seems probably the biggest improvement they've done to Battlefield in a very long time. It was like the jump from Battlefield 3 to 4.
But honestly, when you're playing with 128 players, are you really going to notice that you're playing with 128 players?
I mean, I hope so. I can't say until I play it.
You're probably not.
I mean, but I don't know.
I mean, have you played MAG?
Yeah, it was awful.
It was, but that had 256 players, and you never really felt you were playing with 256 players because not everybody's in the same place at the same time. So yes, 128 players at the same time is awesome because it's like a full-out fucking war. Understood? And I think it's fucking cool. But you're never going to feel really the difference between playing, let's say, with 32 people versus 128, especially with much larger maps. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done it. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It does matter. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
But
but I don't think you can say that you're never going to notice the difference, because
you're
that's not true.
probably
Battlefield has a lot more choke points. They have better map design. They push everybody towards central objectives, so
yes,
you may
and
feel it.
Mag did the same shit. It had maps that started closing and closing to push everyone towards the center.
Yeah, Mag
But
also barely even worked.
yeah, it wasn't a great game. I'll give you that. But you're probably really not going to notice the difference in player count. But again, that to me is irrelevant. Like I think having 128 players is awesome. But
So
for
the
me, and
biggest
again,
improvement to the multiplayer is arguably irrelevant to you. That makes no
no,
sense.
no, it doesn't. I'm not
You
saying it
just said
doesn't
the player
matter.
count increase is irrelevant.
It doesn't.
That's
Well,
a
it doesn't
huge
matter to me.
improvement.
It's awesome. I think it's awesome, and it is a
Okay, so if
plus.
it's awesome, it's
That
not irrelevant.
to me, it's irrelevant. I'm not saying it's
So
irrelevant
how is it
overall.
awesome but irrelevant?
I'm explaining to you how I look at the overall package. I think having the increased player count is awesome, but I think ultimately it's not going to have that much of an impact on gameplay. Personally, that's just me. Okay? So I'm looking at the game, and like I said, and I look at an overall package. I see the game that has bigger maps, more players, great, but has less game modes. Whether the game modes are good or bad, I don't know. I have to play them. And also doesn't have a campaign. The last one had. Again, I don't know if it's good or bad. It doesn't matter. It was there before. It isn't there now. So I look at the overall package as offering me less than the previous game did. It is offering less. There are
I
less
don't
game modes
agree
for
with
me to
that.
play. There are less game modes for you to play in Battlefield 2042. Yes or no?
I mean, sure, and numbers wise, but am I going to play the other game modes that aren't there? Probably
Listen,
not.
are there less game modes in Battlefield 2042?
Sure,
Yes or
but if
no?
I don't care about those game modes, it has no effect on me.
You're talking about you. I'm talking about overall.
If the next
There are
Black
less.
Ops game launched without zombies, I would still think it's worth full price.
I wouldn't.
And that's fine because we derive value off of
Right,
different
but
things.
I'm saying, and as I've maintained, is that I see Battlefield 2042 as EA offering less and asking the same price for it, and on top of that, having the battle pass in it. That's just the way I see it. And you don't have to agree. You clearly don't agree. You look at it completely differently than I do, which is fine. I just look at it as them offering us less shit in the game, even though the maps are bigger, which is fucking awesome. Even though there's more players playing, which is awesome. There's less than half the game modes. There isn't the campaign experience, which again, irrelevant to you. No, you don't care. Most people don't care. I'll hand that to you. But still, it was there for people who wanted to experience it before. For now, in 2042, it is not there. So they are offering less than the previous game.
I mean, sure, but it's not a historic precedent in Battlefield games. The Battlefield multiplayer has always been this focal point. It has been the thing everyone has bought the games for. The campaign was just some tacked on bullshit, so people didn't fucking complain about it not being there, because that was the industry standard at the time, to have a tacked on first person shooter campaign. That was like the whole meme during the 360 era, was every single first person shooter had the most generic tacked on campaign imaginable because they had to have it for marketing.
Sure, fine. And whether or not that's true, I don't fucking know. I'll assume in this case that that is true. Fine, but it still was there, and it was still something else that the previous game offered on top of the multiplayer. It was something else. It had more to offer than Battlefield 2042.
Okay, so let's move on from the value thing, because I think we've kind of talked this out enough. So I'm just curious about how this is a dangerous precedent for the video game industry. Because you claimed that I said that it wouldn't, or in my title or whatever, you were saying that I was lying about what you said, which, you know, we can agree on the semantics or whatever. Of course, YouTube titles are going to be clickbaity, whatever.
Well, yeah, no, there is no semantics. You quoted me as saying that Battlefield 2042 was going to ruin gaming. Did I say that? Yes or no?
Yes, you said it's doing serious harm to the video game industry. I reworded it. That's
I,
called a
I,
paraphrase.
but I didn't say that. If
You
anything, and
did say
again, if
you said
anything,
that
the
you said
video,
Battlefield 2042, DICE and EA, and gamers who have this opinion of it doesn't matter are doing serious harm to the video game industry. That is literally implying that it is ruining the video game industry.
right, and I'm talking about EA. The video was about EA. What was the video title? Battlefield 2042 can go fuck itself.
No,
Or was the video title
but in the
EA?
video you're saying that a game like Battlefield 2042
right,
is going to cause it.
Battlefield 2042 is the most recent example that I used while bitching about EA.
Okay, well, EA has not moved away from single-player campaigns at all. They've actually moved more towards it recently.
How so?
How so? I mean, look at a game like Jedi Fallen Order.
Wow, one game. That's fantastic.
Look at a game like Titanfall 2. They moved away from a multiplayer-only game to a multiplayer game.
Titanfall 2 has been out for years.
Okay,
We're talking
and
about recently.
I mean, you literally went back to a quote from 2010, bro. You really want to talk about it's been out for years?
Right, I'm going back to show the mindset the EA has.
Yeah, and
when
I'm
they were
going back
trying
to
remove
2016.
Single player.
That's a hell
I'm
of a lot
talking
less
about-
of a reach.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about EA trying to remove single player games, saying single player games are dead. They're not
Okay,
needed.
so why would they add one to
because
Titanfall 2 after Titanfall 1 was multiplayer only? If
I
single
have
player
no
games
idea
are dead?
why they did what they did. But the thing is that EA at one point was trying to get rid of single player games because they make more money off multiplayer games.
Okay, and the
Because
recent evidence has shown
can-
they've moved away from that.
What recent evidence?
What recent evidence? I don't know, like them doing another Mass Effect game, doing another Dragon Age game, Jedi Fallen Order is another one, for example. I mean, there's a lot of examples. I mean, I don't have the list of all EA games that have come out in the past, like, 10 years, so I don't know exactly.
And that's fantastic, and I hope
mean,
they
even
come
after
out
that
with
quote, I mean,
another-
if we want to get really recent after that quote that you pulled out of your ass, which is completely fucking irrelevant, you know, Mass Effect 3 came out the following year. And you're acting like they're saying they've been trying to kill off single-player games forever, but then they literally released one of the highest-profile single-player games in all of gaming history the following year.
Listen, the issue I have with EA is the same issue I have with Ubisoft and the same issue I have with Activision. Is that me personally, in my opinion, I feel that they're constantly trying to squeeze us, the gamers, and get as much money as they can out of us without doing as much, with doing as little as possible, right?
Yeah,
and putting microtransactions in.
It's the entire point of a company existing, is to make as much money doing as little as possible.
Understood, but they can do it without fucking us. And I think putting microtransactions in full price games,
I mean, they're not fucking us. They're not holding a gun to my head and saying you're going to fucking buy this battle pass.
I look at it differently. Like I said, I look at content being removed from the game and sold back to us as them fucking us. You don't see it that way? I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, nobody's holding a gun to my head saying fucking buy this shit.
It doesn't matter, and I don't buy this shit. But my point is, when I pay 100% of the price for the game,
all right,
I want 100% of the content.
Let's not get back to the value thing here. Let's talk about how it's ruining gaming.
Because listen, are you going to say that over the years they have not pushed and put more microtransactions in games and more things like battle passes in games and more things in games in general to take money away from us when we've paid full price for the game?
Actually, I would say there's a greater shift to making games cost less overall.
How so?
I mean, look at Halo Infinite. You can play the entire multiplayer free of cost.
Right, with Game Pass.
No, free of cost. The multiplayer is free to play.
If you have Game Pass.
No, free to play. For everyone.
And it'll probably have microtransactions, correct?
Yeah, it has a battle pass.
Right, and that's fine.
Okay. So them charging $60 for a campaign alone is fine.
Yes, that's a game.
So a game can be a game if it only has a campaign, but a game can't be a game if it only has...
A game can be a game and be multiplayer only. I don't care if the campaign is there or not. If they came out with a brand new game that is multiplayer only, and it was a full price game, but it was a AAA quality game, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have an issue with it being a multiplayer only game.
I mean, you kind of had a problem with Battlefield doing that.
Right, because I'm looking back at the game before and seeing that the game before had a campaign. So I look at it as that is something that is not there in the new one, so it has less value than the previous game. We already had this conversation. You and me just look at it differently.
Okay, so I don't really know where this is coming from that, you know, a video game is perfectly fine with... I mean, go to Halo. The campaign has only been maybe 30% of Halo. Most people buy that shit for the multiplayer. And you're saying it's perfectly fine that they're charging $60 for Halo Infinite. Because it's a campaign, so it's a complete game.
Well, Halo Infinite's also going to have the multiplayer. The multiplayer is just also free to play.
So why are they charging $60 for the campaign?
Because the game is $60.
Okay, but it only has a campaign.
And so if they're removing content from the game, then there's an issue.
They're making the multiplayer free to play, so there should be no reason for you to have to spend $60 on just the campaign.
And I'm not going to. And I agree that you shouldn't have to. Just like I said.
I mean, you just said it was fine because it was a full game because it had the campaign, though. So you're changing the story here.
No, you were trying to say
you literally just reversed.
You're talking about single player games.
Yes, and Halo is historically a multiplayer focused game.
Right. So if Halo is not having the multiplayer as part of it, the multiplayer is separate, and the
Yes.
game's just $60, then it probably shouldn't. But it is a completely different type of game.
How is a first-person shooter a different type of game than a first-person shooter?
No, we're talking about Halo Infinite is going to be now this semi-open world, large live service game. It's a completely different type of game.
Well, we don't know if the campaign's going to be live service or not.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's going. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Destiny, but Halo.
I don't know. But I mean, that's the thing though, is like you think it's fine for a game to be $60 and just have a campaign.
I think a game is fine to be whatever the developer wants to charge for it.
Okay, so what's wrong with Battlefield? What is wrong with Battlefield then? It's whatever the developers want to charge for it. So 60, 70 bucks for multiplayer only? What's wrong with that?
If that's what they want to charge for the game,
developers want to charge for it. So it's fine. So why are we arguing?
Listen,
this is
that's fine. I don't have an issue with the game being what it costs.
Yes, you do, or else you wouldn't have made the 2 videos. That's a lie.
That is an issue.
Complete lie.
Did I once complain about the price of the game?
Yes. You said it was a full-priced game with microtransactions. Right. You said it should be free to play. You were complaining about the price of the game.
No, I did not say it should be free to play.
Yes, you said any game with those type of mechanics in it should be free to play. It's fine in those type of games, but not in a full-price multiplayer game. Yes, you did.
Right, but you're kind of putting in my words.
No, I'm not.
I didn't say that. No, I did not at any time in that video say that Battlefield 2042 should be free to play. It's a much bigger game.
No,
than
you said
like
with the mechanics in the game, like the battle pass and microtransactions, those are only acceptable in free to play. So therefore, by any logical person would connect the dots and say, well, if they're only okay to have those type of mechanics within a free-to-play game, Battlefield should be free to play if they want to have that.
Incorrect.
Like that is not. That's not an illogical jump.
Yes, 100%. I said that Battlefield 2042 was implementing systems in it that you see in free-to-play games, and those systems. Okay, let me finish.
And you said they're fine to be in free-to-play games.
Right, and I said that I would accept those systems in a free-to-play game. I said I don't accept those systems in a full-price game.
So therefore, Battlefield should be free-to-play if they want to have those type of systems.
That's
yes,
you. That's
that
you
is
adding
not.
That other shit.
No, that's not. That's like a fucking third
shit.
grade fucking connect the dots coloring book. This is not complicated to understand.
You connected a fucking dot. All I said, my point. No, time out. I'm not saying Battlefield should be free-to-play. I'm saying the systems shouldn't be in Battlefield. Those are two different things. You're connecting it to this dot over here. I'm trying to connect it to that dot over there. If you want to try to say I said Battlefield should be free to play, that's not what I said.
No,
I never once said it.
I never said you said it. No, that's what you're implying. That if they want to have, no. Let me talk. Time out. The coach. No. I get to call a timeout. No, I get to call a timeout.
Okay, do whatever the fuck you want. But I implied it shouldn't have those systems in.
I mean, I'm trying to do whatever
I didn't imply it should be free to play.
Okay, so. Let me just spell this out for you, okay? You were saying that you are perfectly fine with those systems being in a free-to-play game. You have no problem with free-to-play games implementing those systems. But because Battlefield is not a free-to-play game, it is not okay for them to have those systems. So therefore, if they want to have those systems in their game, it should be free-to-play and it would be fine with you. That is not an illogical jump at all. That is the most basic shit.
That is the jump that you have made.
That is the jump that 99% of people watching that video would have made. Because that is the jump you were making. That if Battlefield 2042 came out as a free-to-play game and had these systems, there would be no complaint. That is literally what you said.
My point is that it should not have the systems. I'm not saying that Battlefield 2042 should be free-to-play, nor did I ever say that. I said
it should be if it has those systems, right? Only free-to-play games should have those systems, correct?
In my opinion, only free-to-play games should have those systems.
So therefore, if Battlefield has a battle pass, it should be free-to-play. Got it. Easy.
Nope. So what I'm saying is Battlefield shouldn't have the systems. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say it should be free-to-play. I'm just saying it shouldn't have the systems, in my opinion. I'm not saying it should be free-to-play.
But if it wanted to have those systems, it should be free-to-play. Got it.
That's not what I said.
It's not free-to-play, so it shouldn't have the systems. What's the opposite of that?
Listen, again, if you want to sit
what
here
is
and twist
the opposite
words
of that? I'm not twisting words.
Bullshit.
This is literally just saying the reverse opposite.
No, this is what you do in all of your videos. You take what someone said, and then you try to tell people what they meant by what they said. Bullshit. Okay, so I said, my words. I said Battlefield should be free to play. That's what I said in my words.
No, it's what you were implying. I never said you said it. I said you're implying it.
So you can read my mind.
Yeah, that's right. It's a natural gift.
Ooh, we were fucking mind read. Okay,
Yeah, they
great.
call me fucking
Because
Professor X.
yes, I'm sure they do, but I never
X is an
said that.
Xbox.
Yes,
Let's
perfect. You're
go.
amazing. You're so fucking amazing.
Thanks.
Amazing. You're welcome. Pat yourself on the fucking back because you like to
It's
twist words.
not a hard fucking reach to say, oh well, if it's not okay to have battle passes in a paid multiplayer game, but it's fine to have them in a free-to-play one. It's not very hard to connect that dot and say, well, if Battlefield 2042 is free-to-play with those systems, there'd be no issue.
Again, you are making dots that I didn't make. You're saying that that's what I meant.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's what you're implying, and that's what you said.
Okay, but it isn't what I said.
It's the opposite of what you said, so therefore it's factually what you said. Yes.
No. Okay.
You just didn't have to say it.
But I didn't say it. And you're
if I say
saying
the sky is blue, can you imply that I'm saying that it isn't red? Is it really that hard of a fucking jump?
Again, the point I was making was that the systems shouldn't be in Battlefield 2042, not that Battlefield 2042 should be free to play. You're saying that I said that.
No,
but I didn't.
I'm saying that if it has
that.
No, I said if it has the Battle Pass system in it. You were implying that it should be free to play because no paid multiplayer game should have the Battle Pass in it.
I did not. And all I said in my words was that it's implementing systems in free to play games. That's all I said.
No, that's a different story than what we were talking about.
No. Where did I say what you said I said?
Should a paid multiplayer game that is coming out for full price have a paid Battle Pass? Yes or no?
I don't think it should.
Okay. So if it was a free-to-play game, would it be okay if it had it?
If it was free-to-play, I wouldn't have an issue with the Battle Pass.
Okay, so Battlefield 2042 was free-to-play. The Battle Pass would be okay. Got it.
Free-to-play.
Got it.
I never said it should be free-to-play.
No, I'm saying if it has a Battle Pass in it, should Battlefield 2042 be free-to-play?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, so what is the issue then? If it doesn't need to be free-to-play to have a Battle Pass, then what is the problem?
Again, my problem with everything is that I see it as content being sold back at us. That's my opinion of the game. But I never said that it should be free to play or implied it should be free to play. I said it shouldn't have those systems in it. That's it.
Okay, because it's not free to play.
Time out. Me saying that Battlefield should not have those systems is not the same as saying that Battlefield should be free to play.
No, if
that's just me saying
no,
it shouldn't have those systems.
That's not what I'm saying either. I'm saying if it implements a system like a paid Battle Pass, you would be okay with that only in a free-to-play setting. Therefore, if EA and DICE wanted to add a paid Battle Pass model to the game, it should be free-to-play, and therefore you would have no problem with it.
Right.
Okay. What are we arguing over then? That's literally what I've been saying.
But I didn't say it should be free-to-play.
I'm not saying you said it should be free to play. I said if they include those systems in a game, it should be free to play.
If it has some type of paid Battle Pass system or any of these microtransaction systems that I believe free to play games require because they're free to play games, you don't pay full price for them, then I take issue with those systems being in a full price game. That's the bottom line.
Okay, that's literally what I was saying right there.
But I'm not implying that Battlefield should be free to play.
I'm not implying that either. I'm saying that if it has the presence of those systems, you would be okay with it only if it was a free-to-play game. Therefore, if DICE and EA wanted to include a paid Battle Pass and microtransactions, it should be in a free-to-play game.
Again, I can't say
that is literally what I said.
All I'm saying is that for them to have microtransactions or battle passes or anything like that, for me, in my opinion, they should not be in full price games. That's it.
Okay, that's literally the point I was making. What you said, but all right.
You said that I said Battlefield should be free to play, which I didn't.
No, I said that you would be okay with Battlefield if it was free to play, having those things.
If that's the system it had, yeah, sure.
Okay,
but I'm not saying that it should be free to play.
But if it has those systems in it, they should only be in a free-to-play game.
I think those systems should only be in a free-to-play game.
Okay,
correct.
So therefore, if they're in Battlefield 2042, it should be a free-to-play game. Got it.
Whatever, dude.
That's literally what I was saying.
Yeah, but you were saying
I'm just
I said
I'm just connecting the dots for you.
Like,
you're just not combining the statement. That's it. You're literally saying both
I never made the
halves.
statement.
You just won't fucking tape them together. That's it.
I don't want Battlefield to be a free-to-play game. That's not what I'm
don't
saying.
want it to
I
be a
just want
free-to-play game either. But you're
Right, I
saying
just
that you would
don't want it
only
to
be
have those
okay with those
systems in
systems.
it.
Yes, but you would be okay with it if it was a free-to-play game.
I would accept those systems in
Okay, got it,
Battlefield
yeah.
if it was a free-to-play game.
Got it.
All right.
That's literally what I was saying.
Okay.
So I have another thing I want to touch on, but do you have anything you want to mention first?
No, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, man.
Okay, so let's talk about the whole do not buy thing, because you said I was lying about you saying that, which, I mean, I can literally pull up a timestamp if you want.
No, I said that
No, I mean, you kind of called me a liar, like straight up.
Because you said that I said Battlefield 2042 was ruining gaming.
You said both statements in that title was me lying. We already kind of touched on the ruining gaming shit, which again,
no,
I
100% for a fact in the video said don't buy the game. I said I implore you not to buy the game.
Yeah,
I said that.
Then why did you call me a liar for saying that?
I didn't call you a liar for saying that.
You said I never fucking said either one of those two things.
No, I said it
No.
was two different videos. I said I
No.
never said timeout. I said one was I never said that Battlefield 2042 was ruining gaming. The second thing was another example from another video where you said in the quote, if you don't buy PlayStation, you're a loser or some shit like that. And I said I never said that in the video.
No, you broke up the two. I mean, we can watch that segment real quick.
Go ahead. I never denied saying don't buy the game. I 100% said don't buy the game in the video. That was the whole point of the video. I was imploring people not to buy the game, to not support EA with this particular game. So I wouldn't call you a liar for saying I said don't buy the game, because I 100% fucking did in the video. It was the point of the video.
Okay, so
I called you a liar for quoting me as saying something I didn't, which is I never said Battlefield 2042 is ruining gaming. Because again, the video I made was not about Battlefield 2042. It was about EA. Battlefield 2042 was the example I was using to talk about EA.
Okay, well, that's literally an example. It's EA's game, so that's really not that big of a...
It doesn't matter. I never said it, is my point.
It's like literally saying like, oh, well, you know, I said that Activision is kind of hurting the video game industry with Call of Duty, but I never came out and said that Call of Duty itself is what's hurting the video game industry. Like, okay, whatever. That is literally fucking semantics.
If you wanna take shit that I said and said, oh, this is what he meant by what he said, and then put it in a quote, that's fucked up. That's lying.
That's called a paraphrase.
Okay, great. I was paraphrasing. Wonderful. But I still never said those things. You're implying I said that when I didn't. Okay, whatever. You think I did.
Doing serious damage to the video game industry.
Right. EA.
That is not a reach to say ruining. That is literally the same shit. It just fits in a YouTube title.
I take issue with. I never said it was Battlefield 2042. The video was not about Battlefield 2042. It was about EA. Okay, and then, so fine. So let's move away from that one. Let's go to the other one.
No, I want to pull up the timestamp.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Motherfucker makes a video about my video titled, quote, do not buy Battlefield 2042. Battlefield 2042.
I don't know if you can hear it, but...
I can't hear it now.
Okay, so if you go to timestamp 145 in your video you made recently, calling out the biggest bitch on YouTube, this is right where it is.
End quote, ... according to Battlefield Brainlet. Now, we'll get back to the whole him calling me a fucking brainlet thing later. But first I want to talk about the fact that he's got this quote in the title of his video.
145.
Now, he's clearly quoting me, right? I mean, the video is about me. He's making the video about my video. So this quote that he has in his title must clearly be something I said in the video. At some point in this video, I must have uttered the words, Battlefield 2042 will ruin gaming. Wait, what's that? I never fucking said that in the video? Wow! Isn't that fucking weird?
Alright, just let me know when you're done.
Okay, so I just said, at some point in the video, I must have uttered the words, Battlefield 2042 will ruin gaming. Right? He will put something...
Okay. But the whole quote is what you said you never fucking said.
I said, in the... Tell me the timestamp, right? In this timestamp, I'm saying at some point I must have uttered the words Battlefield 2042 will ruin gaming. At no point do I say I must have uttered the words don't buy Battlefield. I don't say
You
anything
said the
about not
quote.
buying. No, part of the quote, not the entire quote. I'm talking about
Okay.
this last
Well,
portion of
that's
the
that's
quote
that's really
that
not
I did not
important because you
say.
still heavily implied that Battlefield 2042, or I'm sorry, EA is ruining gaming.
And I think that they are. I think EA and Activision are fucking devils in gaming. I hate them.
Okay, so
But
what is
that's
the
my personal opinion.
what's the problem with the title?
I never said Battlefield 2042 will ruin gaming. Those, I
You
mean, you're
just said
saying,
that
oh,
you
I'm
thought EA
paraphrasing.
was ruining gaming.
And
Activision's ruining gaming. They're devils.
EA is not Battlefield 2042.
Yes, they
EA
are.
is EA.
EA owns Battlefield.
So
EA is
if I
Battlefield.
say that Microsoft is ruining something, that means that I said Xbox is doing it.
I mean, yeah, if your entire video is talking about how the Xbox brand that Microsoft is using to set dangerous precedents in the video game industry, then yeah, it would be a fair assumption to say that
Right, but
Xbox.
again, that's you making the leap to saying, "Oh, that's what he's
Okay,
saying."
man,
That's not what
like,
I'm saying.
I mean, we can literally argue about semantics, but that's literally what you're saying. Like, there is
That's
no
what you're
division.
saying.
There is
I'm saying.
no division between Battlefield and EA. They are one and the same. It doesn't matter. When your entire video for 25 minutes is literally talking about Battlefield 2042, it doesn't matter which one I put. If I put EA is ruining the video game industry, it's the same fucking energy as saying Battlefield 2042 is when you're using Battlefield 2042 as what EA is using to drive this, dangerous precedent in the video game industry.
We're going to agree to disagree on that because again,
I don't
you're
know what
saying
there is to
no,
disagree
listen,
on.
you're saying I said Battlefield 2042 is ruining gaming. I'm saying that's not what I said. But if you think I said that, fine. You're making leaps and
You're
connecting
using
dots to shit
no,
that
you're
I used it as an example to talk about EA. The video again. What's the title of my video? Is Battlefield in
let
the
me
title of the video?
see. So it says why EA and Battlefield 2042 need to fuck off angry rant. So yes, it is in the title, and I can pull it up right here.
It does not say Battlefield 2042.
Yeah, it actually does. It literally says why EA and Battlefield 2042 need to fuck off angry rant. It's right. I mean, you can pull up my stream. It's literally on my screen right now.
Hold on.
It's right there. It's not in the thumbnail, but it's in the title.
Video's that.
It's the 25-minute and 23-second long video. The one
Yeah,
I
but
responded to. It literally says Battlefield 2042 in the title.
And I didn't even realize I put that shit in the title. To be honest. Well, fuck, I'll say you got me there.
This is what I mean. Like, I really don't think that there's really much to debate here. I
Okay,
think
but
you
if
just
we're gonna,
misinterpreted a lot of what I said.
well, if we're gonna be talking about the quotes, then let's talk about the other video you quoted, where I never said you're an idiot if you buy an Xbox, or
Okay,
you're not.
I think this is kind of funny, man, because, it's whatever. We can get into it, sure. I mean, that's ancient fucking history. I don't even remember that shit.
No, it is ancient history, but it's multiple times where you've put quotes in.
Okay, well, I just remember in the DMs, which I'm more than happy to pull up right now, where I offered if you wanted to talk about this type of shit, and you said no, let's keep it to Battlefield. So I didn't really prepare for this, but fuck it, man, we'll do it live. I don't give a shit. Like, this is what I mean. Like, now that you're like looking like you have no fucking clue what you're talking about, you're switching the fucking topic to what we agreed we wouldn't even be talking about.
Because you were the one that started to bring it up. Oh, I called you a liar.
Yes, in the case of this video, which you did.
Right, but it wasn't just in the case of this video. It was in the case of all the videos that you made with the title. So it wasn't just this video. So if you're going to bring up the fact that I called you a liar,
yes, in the case of this one video.
But I called you a liar in the case of the other video as well.
Which we agreed we were talking about Battlefield here today. So I just think it's very...
You brought up me calling you a liar.
Yes, in the context of Battlefield. Yes, but it does. It's literally the video I responded to.
That's fine. It's whatever, man. Like, you don't want to talk about the other quote.
Yeah, because I didn't prepare for it. I haven't watched that video in 9 months? I don't fucking know how old that shit is.
Okay, so will you say that you put quotes in the titles that aren't necessarily what the people said in the fucking video?
Bro, if I dig through that fucking video, I'm sure I can find some way to say, oh yeah, this is what you're implying or whatever.
And I'm sure you could, because that's what you do.
Yes, and that's fine. But I think it's very interesting that literally in the DMs, you tell me that we're not going to talk about anything except the Battlefield shit, but then the second shit starts going bad for you, you switch over to the fucking other video that you specifically said we can keep it to the Battlefield shit. I don't give a fuck. I offered to talk about this shit.
I wasn't trying to talk about the quote.
I mean, the quote's the biggest point you have in your video, like trying to call me out, the biggest bitch on YouTube. That is literally the only point you have against me. That is literally the only thing that's up for debate in that video.
It's whatever. No, the point was I wanted to debate about the Battlefield issue. Why I
Okay, then why are you bringing up the console shit?
Because you brought up the fucking quote. I didn't bring up the quote.
That's the fucking Battlefield shit. That's literally the title of my Battlefield video. How is that not having to do with Battlefield?
We were supposed to be talking about the game.
Bro, no.
You're bringing up the quote.
We are talking about the game. You called me a liar for saying you never implied that Battlefield 2042 was ruining gaming. That has everything to do with Battlefield. And the Xbox shit has fucking nothing to do with Battlefield.
Again, listen. Okay, if that's how you feel, fine. But again, I didn't bring up the quote because I want to talk about the game. We were talking about the game.
We are.
You brought up the quote. And if you bring up that quote and the other quote that we're talking about are connected, because when I called you out for that quote, I called you out for the other quote as well. So
and I was more than willing to discuss that. I offered it in the DMs. I said, we can also talk about the console war shit, but I genuinely don't care about it. But if your fans want to see it, that's fine.
I'm not trying to talk about console war shit.
You are. You're literally bringing up that video.
Because you brought up this quote, which I can't understand how this quote and the other quote are not connected when I talked about them
because they're about completely different things spread apart by 10 fucking months. I specifically asked you if you wanted to talk about that.
Time out. You brought up this quote because you were like, oh, you called me a liar,
and
I'm not a liar. And I called you a liar in the other one too, but you don't want to talk about that one.
Yeah, because it has nothing to do with Battlefield. It's a 9-month-old video when Battlefield 2042 was not even out.
Because I called you out on both quotes at the same time. Why do you
think I offered to talk about the other topic as well? You said we'll keep it to Battlefield.
Listen, you said the console war shit. I didn't know what console war shit you were talking about. I thought
if you don't buy a PS5, you're pathetic. That's not console war shit.
I thought you meant console war shit in general, bro, not that video specifically.
Well, you should have asked. I would have been happy to clarify. Well, you said, let's keep it Battlefield.
Right, and that's what I was trying to do, but you brought up the quote, and to me, those quotes are connected. But again, we don't have to talk about the other quote. That's fine.
Yeah, because it doesn't make you look good. It makes it look like you're trying to spring some topic on to change the topic of this debate.
No, you don't want to talk about the other quote because the other quote
I said we'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
Then
I'll do it fucking live.
Fucking do it. Go ahead, do it. I don't give a shit.
All right, what is your point?
I got nothing but time.
Come on.
My point is that at no point in that video did I say what you wrote in the title.
I don't think so. If I remember correctly, which again, what was this, 9 months ago? I'm almost fairly certain you called people pathetic because they were jealous of PlayStation 5 exclusives, and instead of just buying a PlayStation 5, they were acting pathetic like little losers, crying about them, making up some bullshit about downgrades. If I remember correctly, that may have nothing to fucking do with the video, but I am almost certain at one point you were calling people, pathetic. Maybe you didn't use the exact word. I don't fucking know, man. 9 months ago again. But you were implying that the people who were not buying a PlayStation 5 to play the fucking exclusives were pathetic because they were sitting there trying to downplay PlayStation exclusives all day. And again, that may not even be the fucking topic of the video, but if memory serves me correctly, that's what it was. So I don't really know why this is even a fucking thing we're talking about, but there you go. There's the explanation for it. Is it really that fucking hard? To see how you can make that title. And again, bro, it's a YouTube video. Everybody fucking clickbaits. Welcome to the platform. Like,
right, and also, if you want to clickbait, that's fine. Just don't quote me as saying something I didn't say. I don't care if you're paraphrasing or not.
I didn't quote you.
Who's the quote of?
I don't know. Does it say SupaNova after it?
When you make a video about me and you put a quote in the title,
I've done that before with other people. Like, I'll quote a comment or some shit. I don't fucking know, but I'm almost certain at some point you said the word pathetic.
Okay, so I said the word pathetic in the video. That's fantastic. Well,
and what was the video about? Not buying a PS5 and complaining about PS5 exclusives.
Incorrect. The video was not about not buying a PS5. The video was about people who look at trailers for games and then claim they're downgraded just because they're not on their platform.
Okay, so if you don't have a PS5 because you're not going to buy one, it's pathetic. Got it. That you're trying to sit there and downplay games. Got it.
The whole point of the video was stop. It was to stop saying that shit's downgraded when it's not downgraded.
Which game
Again,
was it?
I think at the time it was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Oh,
They
that was
saw
definitely
a trailer
downgraded.
for it. It wasn't.
I played through it. It definitely was.
But it definitely wasn't. Digital Foundry did a whole video about how it's actually better than any of the trailers we've seen, and they break down all the ways.
Did you play
in which
it?
it's. I did.
So that's worth $70. Interesting.
Listen.
Bro, that shit's 50% fucking cutscenes, and it's 7 hours.
I beat it in 7 hours. I know. I watched you playing it. I watched you cry like a little baby the entire fucking time because you were running out of ammo and facing the same enemies over and over again. Yet, funnily enough, your banner on YouTube is fucking Doom, in which you run out of ammo all the time and face the same enemies over and over and over.
It's actually Doom 2016, and you don't run out of ammo in that game.
Yes, you do.
No,
you don't run out of ammo ever.
No, you get a lot more ammo in 2016 than Eternal. Eternal, you run out of ammo, but 2016, no. It's very hard to run out of ammo.
Eternal has the system where you have to.
Yeah, you got the chainsaw, but then again, you don't really run out all the time.
You still run out of ammo in the guns, and you have to change guns. So you'll be with one gun, you'll run out of ammo in that gun, and switch to another gun.
You always have a way to generate ammo. Ratchet and Clank, you have to wait for pickups on the ground.
No, you just switch to your other weapons. You just didn't want to switch to other weapons.
Yeah, because I didn't like them.
That's your okay, but it's the same shit as Doom.
No, it's not. It's not even really comparable.
There was the shit you were complaining about in Ratchet and Clank is the same shit that happens. So in Doom, you don't face the same
cutscenes every 30 minutes, like 30 seconds a cutscene
over and over and over again.
Okay, well, Doom Eternal, you don't get the same boss fight 15 times in a row.
You don't face the same mini bosses over and over and over.
There
again.
are no mini bosses in Doom Eternal. They're just regular enemies.
Whatever they are, the higher bosses up in the hierarchy. You don't face them over and over again.
No, there's like 3.
The game.
And they're all unique.
No, they're not. You face them multiple times throughout the game.
No, you don't.
You got the guys, I don't know what the hell they're called. You got the guys that are in the little floaty things. You face them multiple times throughout the game. You face the spiders multiple times throughout the game.
You don't face the spiders Wait, are you talking about Eternal or 2016?
I'm talking about Eternal.
You don't really face... No, so what happens is you have a boss fight with one of the enemies, then it becomes a regular enemy with lower health. So no, you don't face the bosses over and over again. It's never a boss fight after you do it the initial time.
Like, you face that enemy type over and over again.
Yeah, but it's not a boss fight. They don't have the extended health.
Right, and those enemies you were killing, those big fat robot things, those weren't bosses either. That was an enemy type. Those weren't boss fights.
They have their own name and their own health bar, which no other enemy in the game had. That's a boss.
Okay, if you want to look at it that way, but it's literally, you were literally doing the same thing and complaining about it the entire time.
Yeah, because it was repetitive as fuck.
So is Doom, but it's still fun.
I don't find Doom repetitive.
In Doom, you do the same thing over and over again. It's still hella fun, though, but you're doing the same shit. That's video games in general. You're doing the same shit over and over and over.
And
show me the game.
The video game doesn't make you feel that way, and Ratchet and Clank did. But I don't even know why we're talking about this shit.
I don't know how we got there, but you felt that way. I didn't feel that way playing through the game. But that's, again, neither here nor there.
Okay, so you challenged me to the debate. What do you want to debate? Because, I mean, I've been naming all the topics. I've kind of been having everything rolling here. So what is another issue you want to talk about?
We were just going to talk about the Battlefield thing. We kind of did. Like I said, we have a philosophical different way of looking at the entire situation. You look at it one way, I look at it a different way. We're not going to agree with each other. We never were.
Okay. So what other topic do you want to touch on? Because, you know,
it's whatever you want. I just wanted to.
It's not whatever I want. You're the one who said I'm the biggest bitch on YouTube. I wouldn't fucking do a debate. So I mean,
I didn't say you wouldn't do a debate. I say if we're gonna talk shit, at least talk shit to me.
Okay.
Like, if you want to talk shit about me, at least do it with me here.
I don't have a problem with you, man.
I don't have a problem.
Like, this is some gay ass fucking YouTube gaming drama. It's really not that deep.
No, it gets annoying when I see videos that I perceive as you taking videos and twisting my words. It annoys the shit out of me.
I don't know how, but then I play your entire video. People can see exactly what you say. So if I'm like looking like Mr. Master Manipulator twisting words and shit, that doesn't really play well for me, because if the exact thing you said is right after that, then it makes me look fucking retarded.
Yeah, like I said, you take this thing where you'll say, oh, this is what he meant by what he said, or oh, here's what he's implying, or here's what he's saying, even though that may not be what I'm implying or what I'm saying, but that's what you assume. I'm implying what I'm saying.
Yes, when I watch a YouTube video, I make assumptions of the point that people are trying to make.
Okay, and fine. That's great. My whole point is I'll watch your video and see you making these assumptions and saying, this is what he's saying, this is what he meant. And I'm like, yo, that's not at all what I was trying to say. That's not at all what the point I was
Okay,
trying to make.
but like, can you give me an example?
Like I was saying earlier, with you trying to say, oh, Battlefield should be free to play. That's not at all what I said, nor what I was
No,
implying.
that's
If you
not
want
what
to
I
twist it
said.
that way, it is what you said, but
I
it's
mean, I don't know
whatever.
why we're going back to this because we just figured out that.
I don't know. We're talking in
No,
circles.
like I just want a specific example of this example of me twisting what you said.
I just gave you one.
Yeah, we've already talked about it. Give me another example because if my video was so egregious that every single time you made a point, you should have like multiple timestamps ready to go to point out to me how I'm doing this shit.
I'd have to watch it back and listen. I don't remember all the shit that you said that I took issue with. I just remember watching your video saying, that's not the point I was trying to make, or that's not what I said multiple times through all the videos.
Okay, so you have nothing to back that up. Got it. So there's literally no point to be made here. There's no specific example you can think of where I completely misrepresented what you were talking about.
I'd have to watch them back.
I mean, that's probably something you should have done before the debate.
Okay. Again, I'd have to watch them back to get specifically what you were going to say, but I didn't think we were going to be talking about that. I thought
you didn't think we were going to be talking about literally what you were accusing me of, twisting your words?
We were going to be talking about Battlefield and the issues I have with Battlefield versus how you feel about Battlefield. That's what the debate was going to be about whether or not it's worth the price you're paying for.
Okay, and let's talk about that in the context of Battlefield. What point did I take and twist, other than the one we just talked about?
Again, I'd have to watch back the video and remember, because I don't want to misquote you as saying anything. I'd have to watch back to see what you said and say, okay, this is. But again, it's not going to matter because I'll say this is what you said and this is what I meant, and you'll be like, no, you meant something else. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, I could probably find the timestamp, and that's what I was asking.
Honestly, like I said, I'd have to watch it back because I didn't think we were going to be talking about the things I thought you twisted.
I mean, that's literally the whole topic, is the video I made on yours and then your response.
Right, but I thought we were going to be talking about the game itself and the systems and shit like we were talking about earlier. We did, yeah, that's all.
But your response video was also accusing me of twisting shit, lying, misrepresenting what you said, and I'm just curious if you had any examples of that to, kind of back that up, because that's a pretty serious accusation.
I had the title of this video, which that was my fuck up. I didn't realize I had 2048 in the fucking title of the video, because I normally put my titles verbatim in the what do you call it, the thumbnail.
The thumbnail.
For some reason, for some reason in that one I didn't. I don't know why. And then there was the other example, which is from a different game, so you don't want to talk about it, so we're not going to talk about it.
Okay. So I've got one more thing I want to talk about. The whole let me see. Let me just pull up the thing. So it's in your response video to me, and it is at timestamp 7:52.
Mm-hmm.
So just let me know when you're ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it for the stream as well.
Hold on, I gotta go back to my shit.
Alright, I'll just go ahead and play it, and then that way.
7:52.
Yep.
I think it's scummy and bullshit. But evidently, Griffin's stupid ass has no problem paying full price for this game. As a matter of fact, he actually told me in the comments of my video that he is going to be buying the most expensive version. So this dumb motherfucker is going to pay $200 for this game, which no longer has a single-player campaign that I count as cut content, but also has a bunch of systems implemented in it in order to make more money selling you other shit that was cut from the game. Even though you've paid $200, sir. I'm sorry, you're an asshole, you're an idiot, and you're part of the fucking problem. Now here's the thing. Clearly, he has a different opinion about this than I do, and that's fine.
So watch to about 8:38.
Just got to 8:38, so I watched that whole thing.
Okay, so do you not find it a little hypocritical that you're saying, that's fine for us to have a different opinion, but I'm an idiot, I'm an asshole, and I'm part of the fucking problem for spending my money and having a different opinion?
No, your opinion is fine.
The next sentence you contradict yourself immediately. I'm an idiot, I'm an asshole, I'm part of the fucking problem, but it's okay for me to have my own opinion.
I can think those things about you, and you can still have your own opinion.
But because of my opinion, I'm an asshole, I'm an idiot, and I'm part of the fucking problem. But it doesn't matter because I can have my own opinion.
Yes. Like, okay, you can say it's a contradiction, but like I said, I have those feelings, and I feel that, yes, you are part of the problem by just throwing $120 at EA for nothing right now and not having a problem with the resold or sold back to you shit in the game. I think that people like you and then people in general that are okay with that shit or accepting of it and allowing these developers to continue to take advantage of us in those ways are part of the problem.
Okay,
Again,
so if I'm
that's
part
why
of a problem, that's not
if
okay.
it's whatever, man.
That's a
Again,
contradiction. You can't say I'm part of a problem, I'm an asshole, and I'm an idiot, but it's fine for me to have my own opinion. If it's part of a problem, then it's not fine.
Because you are entitled to your own opinion. You're entitled to it.
I know.
You can have whatever opinion you want. Okay.
But it's not fine. If it's part of a problem, it's not fine.
Now we're getting into semantics. Okay, yes, you can have your own opinion.
I mean, you got into semantics with me.
But I don't like your opinion. That's it. And I think your opinion, in the end, is bad for gaming.
So it's not fine. Got it.
Okay, cool. Wow.
All right, great. So keep going. The next timestamp is 8:40, so you can just keep playing.
It's not fine is trying to say that I'm stupid because my opinion is not your opinion. That's
just play till about 8:45. You'll probably understand that.
Not fine is trying to say that I'm stupid because my opinion is not your opinion. That's not fucking okay. So look.
Okay. So what's not fine is to say that I'm stupid because your opinion is not my opinion, and you literally just did the same thing to me. You said I'm an idiot, I'm an asshole, I'm part of the fucking problem, but it's not okay for me to say that you're stupid because we have a different opinion.
Okay.
That is literally a direct contradiction.
Okay.
You literally said that it's okay for you to call me an idiot, an asshole, part of the fucking problem, but it's not okay for me to say you're stupid because we have a difference of opinion.
And I'll give you that one.
Okay. So the next one is 9:30. And this one's not even really a point of debate. I just want to add some clarification because I think you'll understand it.
Who think Griffin is amazing, just to help you understand the type of fucking bitch that he is. He was talking shit about one of my homies, King Thrash, on one of his live streams, where he was playing King Thrash's video in its entirety. And King Thrash is a lot like me. We curse a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Someone gave Thrash a heads up saying,
so we got to 9:30. What are we talking about?
No. So go to 9:30 and just let it play. And then I'll let you know what time to stop.
To help you understand the type of fucking bitch that he is, he was talking shit about one of my homies, King Thrash, on one of his live streams, where he was playing King Thrash's video in its entirety. And King Thrash is a lot like me. We curse a lot. And someone gave Thrash a heads up saying, yo, this guy's talking shit about you. So Thrash showed up to the live stream and was like, hey, let me in. Let's have a talk about it. And you know what Griffin said? Nah, because you curse too much. While he's playing King Thrash's video in the background in its entirety with King Thrash cursing. That's the type of bitch that Griffin is.
So 10:10 you can stop it.
Yeah, I've already stopped. So we're talking about the whole King Thrash thing.
Okay. So this is a massive under-exaggeration of what happened. And I don't really know if you should be calling somebody a bitch over this type of shit, especially when you don't fucking know. But there is a very well-known fact on YouTube that age-restricted live streams get taken down immediately and you're issued a strike. Okay? I don't know if you know this, but if your stream gets age-restricted, you almost immediately get a strike afterwards.
Okay.
What we were doing when we were watching King Thrash's videos was we were literally going through his channel trying to find a video that was not age restricted. Because again, if a stream gets age restricted, it basically guarantees you get a strike. So in what world would I invite someone on my stream who, like 80% of his videos we were looking at were age restricted, and I'm going to let him come on and talk live with no fucking filter? Does that make me a bitch or does that make me intelligent? Because I'm
No,
just kind
no,
of curious.
no. I understand you not letting him on. So then when he offered to have you on the round table, why not go?
Because there's no financial benefit for me to do so, and it's really not that deep.
Okay, well that's kind of a bitch move to not go. Oh, because I'm not gonna make money, I'm not gonna go. I mean, again, it is what it is.
Okay, well, that's why I do YouTube.
No, I understand that you make money off YouTube. I saw you making a shit ton of money off fucking super chats during like the 5 minutes I watched you play Ratchet and Clank. I was like, Jesus Christ, this dude's making a fuck ton of money.
Okay, but like, I'm just like curious how that makes me a bitch. Like, shouldn't you kind of know the full context behind it if you're gonna start calling me a bitch?
Sure.
Because
But I
you
look
were
at it as
calling me a
if
bitch
he,
for not bringing him on my stream, which again, even let's say he wasn't like super fucking toxic and wasn't getting age restricted and shit. Like, why am I going to give somebody the attention they want if they're literally sitting in your chat begging you for 30 minutes to let them come on, constantly spamming in the chat? Would you not just let them sit there in their own desperation and just sit there and desperately try to join?
right, and I understand you not bringing him on. That's fine.
But I'm a
when he
bitch
offered
for
to,
it. You called me a
when
bitch
he,
for not bringing him on.
when he offered to have you on the round table to
I
have
never
whatever
got
chat
that
you want,
invite.
whatever chat you want to have. Okay, well, see, my understanding was he said, okay, if you don't want to do it here, we'll do it there, and you just decline the offer.
Yeah, no, I never saw that.
Okay, well, if you didn't see it, then I don't know. And my understanding of the sequence of events was you didn't want him on, or you didn't want to let him on, so he said, fine, if we want to do it there for whatever reason, the age restriction, whatever it was, we don't have to do it there. We can do it here, and you declined. So if that's what happened, then yes, you're a bitch for declining.
I
But if
never
you
got
just
an
didn't
invite.
get it, okay, then that's something entirely
But I mean,
different.
still, I don't really think that makes me a bitch because there's nothing for me to gain from doing so. Like, his video speaks for itself. This is the other thing, too, is this whole debate me, bro mentality. Like, when you put out a YouTube video, that is your thoughts. Like, I'm going to draw a conclusion based off of someone's video, just like everybody else is on this platform. In order for me to understand the point someone's making in a YouTube video, I should not have to actively seek out that person and debate them in order to figure out what they're actually trying to say.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying if you're going to continue to make videos like this, or if you're going to make a video about me, I would prefer we do something like this. If there's a video that you think you take issue with, or there's issues of the opinions I have, we can do it like this. Instead of you making a video about me where it's just you, one-sided, we can do it where it's a conversation.
Your video is literally playing in the background.
Right.
None
and
of my
it's
videos
you,
are one-sided.
And it's you.
If
it's
I
you,
was literally
no, hold
sitting
on.
there going...
It's really a one-sided conversation because it's you
It's not
being able to...
one-sided.
No, it is you being able to say, oh, this is what he meant by that thing he said, or hey, this is what he's implying by the things he said, not knowing if that's actually what I meant or what I was implying.
No,
Like you
the
said,
thing is...
you said yourself before, you're making assumptions based on the things
like
I'm saying. You assume
anyone else would watch. So basically, if anyone wants to
Right.
understand a point you're making in your videos, they need to debate you. That's what you're telling me,
No.
because 99% of people who watch your videos are never going to speak to you. They're going to draw their conclusion from when they watch it. And I don't see how I am any different. I
Because
should not have...
if someone's gonna watch my video and they take whatever they take away from the video is what they take away from the video. But if you're gonna make a video about my video and then tell other people this is what he's saying, this is what he means, that is different than someone just watching the video and then taking away from it whatever they do.
I don't see how, because that's literally just... It'd be like basically me just typing out a comment instead of me making a video. It's almost no different.
It's 100% different.
It's really not. I'm
it
not
really
anything
is.
that special, man.
No, that's like saying that me saying something is the same as you paraphrasing everything I just said. And possibly paraphrasing it incorrectly because of assumptions you made of the things I've said. But somehow those are the same thing.
Okay,
No, I'm sorry.
I don't see a difference, because like you're saying my videos are one-sided, where I literally play your entire point that you're trying to make. People hear both sides of the argument. There's videos I've gotten fucking ratioed on that I've like talked about somebody else's video and people don't agree with me, because I have the entire video from start to finish when people are making points. So that way no one can say, oh, he's taking shit out of context, he's not showing the full argument, he's cherry picking what people are saying. I put it all out there so people can make their own decision on it, and if they don't agree with me and they hear something in the video, they're more than willing and able to disagree with me, you know?
And again,
like I
said,
literally saw a comment
when,
in your comment section that says, oh, thanks Griffin for roasting this guy, because I actually agree with him and like his content.
Right, and that's fine. That's
So
great.
I don't know how that's one-sided. It's literally me giving your entire argument you're trying to make. If anything, I'm amplifying what you're trying to say.
Right, but it's you also with the ability to say, like I said, this
Yes,
is
I
what
have
he's
the
saying,
ability
this
to
is what he
commentate.
means. Right, and you have the ability to say, oh, this is what he really means by the things he's saying, or this is what he's trying to imply by the things he's saying, even if that's not what I mean or what I'm implying.
And I'm entitled to do that. I can
Right,
interpret your
but
video however I want to.
you 100% you can. But when there is a viewer who's watching it and they take away whatever they take away, that's fine. But when you are making a video about my video and then telling other people this is what SupaNova said, this is what SupaNova means, this is what SupaNova is implying, when that may or may not be the case, I'm sorry, that's not the same as someone just watching it. This is another person telling people this is what he said, this is what he meant, this is what he implied.
I also have it right there, and it would look incredibly bad for me if I played a clip and said, "Oh, well, this is what he actually said." It's like that would be stupid. People would call me out, and they have called me out for it.
But I will give you this: you are very, very good at twisting things or making it seem like things haven't been twisted, but they have. 100%, you're really fucking good at that.
Okay, well, I would argue that that's not what I do. I mean, I literally put your words right next to what I say, so I don't really know how I could represent what you're trying to say any better than that. If I was literally going through and I made bullet points of everything you said in the video and I said, and then he said that Battlefield 2042 would end the video game industry as we knew it and had no context there whatsoever, and then discussed that point that you never made, you might have a point. But when I literally played the video clip of what I'm talking about right before that, people are given both sides of the story. I cannot be more transparent with what the person is trying to say.
Again, like I said, you're good at what you do, and it works for you. That's fine. I just don't like it.
So you don't like that somebody challenging your points? Because that's literally all I'm doing.
No, you can challenge my points. That's fine. I have no problem with the points being challenged. Like having civil debate, that's awesome. I enjoy that. What I don't enjoy is, like I said, I'm watching a video that I made that I know what I was trying to say. I know what I meant by the things I said. And then I watch someone else say, hey, this is what he meant by that. He's a fucking idiot. Oh, this is what he wasn't trying to imply by this. He's fucking stupid. And I'm like, no, that's not what I meant or what I fucking implied. That's what I take issue with. And that is what you do. You say, this person said this, they're fucking stupid. Look at what this person meant, they're fucking idiot. You do that in all of your videos. That's how you make your money. Your videos are you playing other people's videos and not just talking about the points they make, but making fun of them and talking shit about the points that they make or the points that you were saying that they're making. Is that not what you do?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody has a stupid take, I'm going to make fun of it.
Okay, that's like, fine.
I mean, that's literally what you did in your response video to me.
Right, because that's what you had done to me.
Okay, so again, I'm glad we're in agreement. That's fine. Got it.
Right. Like I said, that's where I take issue with. You can make videos and say whatever you want. I take issue with you making videos about my issue and then telling people he meant this, he said that, when that's not the case.
I never said that you said something that you didn't. I literally play what you said and then discuss it.
No, you play what I said and then said this is what he means by what he said. You do it all the time.
Nope.
And like I said, you are good at it. You're very good at it. But that's what you do.
I mean, I don't know how I can sit there and play your clip and then say, well, this is what he really said, guys. Like, that makes no sense.
Listen, if you're going to sit here and say that's not what you do, okay.
But can you give me an example? Like, give me an example.
Again, I'd have to watch back the clips.
Well, maybe you should have done that before you start saying I do shit.
Again, I didn't think we were going to be talking about that. I thought we were going to be talking strictly about the game and not get into this personal shit. I didn't know we were going to be talking about this.
Bro, you made a 12-minute video about the personal shit.
Right, but I didn't think we were going to be talking about that. That's not what we said. We said we're going to be talking about Battlefield. That's it.
The video that you challenged me to a debate in is the personal shit video where you're talking about my response to you in the Battlefield video.
But that's not what we said we were going to be talking about.
Okay. All right, so that's everything for me. I mean, if you don't have anything else you want to talk about, that's about it.
I didn't think we were going to be talking about anything else.
Okay. That is all the points that I had that I wanted to discuss, so.
All right, then.
Yep. Thanks for coming on. Hope you have a good rest of your long weekend.
You too.
All right, 1 second, guys. All right. So, how do you think that went? How's everybody feeling right now? I'm feeling pretty good. I think it went well. Let's put up a poll. 1 second. Close out all these tabs. I got a bunch of shit open, my bad. And then I'll get to these super chats as well. And then I'll probably end this stream so it can stay up. And then I will start another one after I get through all the super chats. So the debate is officially over at this point. You know, if you guys want, you can leave. But I'm going to read through all the super chats because, you know, we got to get to all that. So let's see. This is going to be tough. Hopefully my thing just doesn't completely spaz out on me. So apologies in advance if some shit goes fucking left and I can't get to them, but I will give it my best shot, guys. All right, so Nefarious with the 5. Next time you stream, you should make a me and play Mario Golf story mode instead of a face reveal. Give us a me reveal, lol. That's definitely a possibility, bro. Mario Golf is great. Peaches with the 5. Hi, Dad. What's up, man? IV with the 5. Griffy, what's up? How you doing, man? Hey, I'll probably won't be able to watch this live. Will you re-upload the stream? Yep, it'll be up. I will not be deleting it. I will be leaving it up for sure. And Rickenzie with the 2. Griffin X SupaNova Hardcore Rule 34 fan art win. Not soon enough, that's for sure. And North Scout with the 5. Will Big Man Gaming be the moderator? I wish, man. I couldn't book him, though. He has a very busy schedule, unfortunately. Julie Deno with the 1. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. And let me go down carefully here. And I said carefully, and it just freaked the fuck out. Okay, so Mr. Colizen with the 6. It's 4 a.m. Let's do it. Hopefully it was not a disappointment, man. Hopefully it exceeded your expectations. Sergeant Jake T. Miller with the 7. Battlefield 2042 should have had a campaign taking place from the perspective of a Russian paratrooper, a U.S. Army Ranger, SAS, and German KSK forces. I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but Battlefield would probably find a way to fuck it up, man. Like, you know, the U.S. versus China should have been a really fucking awesome campaign in Battlefield 4, but it was miserable. So Golden Crown with the 5. Remember to join Griffy's official Discord server. Let's see how it goes. Griffin, good luck. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Hopefully it went well, you know? I think I did all right. Nefarious with the 2. Enjoying a Toblerone right now. Sounds nice, man. Save me a bite. Let me see. Careful. Robert Corrales with the 5. He's trying to debate you now. Laugh my fucking ass off. What a clown. This is too much cold. Yeah, the debate me, bro shit. I mean, I'm kind of glad I went through with it. It was fun. Special Force 117 with the 5. You should be proud, Griffin, because you were paid to play a game you hated last stream. Wow, would be proud about it. Also, kick Nova's ass. Hopefully you aren't disappointed, man. Nefarious with the 2. 2024 presidential debate finna be like. I hope, man. I'm too young, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope the debates are heated. It'd be fun. That's the thing, is like, I kind of wish the presidential debates didn't have a moderator and the two people could just fucking yell at each other. I feel like that'd be a lot more entertaining and you'd get a lot better idea of what people actually think. One and only W with the 2. Biden Griffin 2024. That's right, man. Gotta work my way up to president. Gotta go VP first. So Bat Ezio man with the 1. Appreciate it, man. Party members with the 5. Better to please the majority rather than the minority. Yep, especially when you're marketing a video game. That is for sure. Michael Drakes with the 5. Loving the Discord. Thank you to both parties. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Jordan with the 5. I don't think this guy understands that you don't have to buy skins. I don't think so either, man. Completely optional, no effect on gameplay. I'll take that any day over a season pass. Patrick Karanji with the 5. Look at Halo Infinite. It has a battle pass and lets you grind whatever battle pass you want. I think they definitely have the best battle pass model for sure. Abso-fucking-lutely. Mr. Kill Jr. with a 5. A game being 50% and 50% is better than a game being 100% multiplayer. Yeah. I don't really get how that works either, man. I don't really see a problem with a game being multiplayer or single player only. Makes no difference to me. If the game's good, I enjoy it, I'll pay for it. Like, that's basically all it comes down to. Leonard with the 10. The company decides what you should have. Don't buy it if you don't think you're getting... Wait... If you think you're getting a raw deal, he says you should get it at $60. If that was true, it'd be $60. Well, I mean, it is if you get it on PC, but yeah, next-gen consoles, definitely not. $70. Which, I mean, that's the thing. You don't even have to buy it for $60. Go fucking wait until Black Friday and get it for $30 in a couple weeks. Jungarn with the 5. Jesus Christ, he wants it back to the old ways where cosmetics were unlocked instead of bought. He is mad that he is getting nickeled and dimed. Yeah. But I mean, you don't even have to get nickeled and dimed. It's a Battlefield game. Like, no Battlefield game ever really had, like, gun customization like that. So you're getting the exact same experience, no money required. Leonard with the 2, people like it. That's why it works. Exactly. I'll take a battle pass over a fucking season pass any day of the week. So Jungarm with the 2, this is the hill Nova is going to die on. Autism. It is what it is, man. Leonard with the 2, who decides what's 100% of the game. Agreed. Abso-fucking-lutely. Well, I guess the developers do, if you put it that way. Nabarius with the 5, season pass this, battle pass that. To be honest, I liked it better when companies just make games and that's it. Well, yeah, unfortunately, you know, companies want to make money and not just video games. That's kind of the reality we live in. Jupiter Center with a 3, brain melting. Yeah. I'm surprised I was able to talk that long. I barely even fucking drank. Jesus. So Captain Shenanigans with the 2, hearing SupaNova is making me lose brain cells. Unfortunate, man. RIP those brain cells. And Death Knight of Anime with the 7, somehow I expected more out of this debate and it ended up getting less. I mean, honestly, I think it went a lot better than I was expecting. I thought it was going to turn into a shouting match, which luckily it didn't. Like, it was kind of getting close at times, but I don't know. I think it stayed pretty tame, which is good. Christian with the 2, Battlefield 5 was not fun to me. It wasn't worth $30 in my opinion. Exactly, bro. That game wasn't worth the fucking $0 for me. I wouldn't even play it if they paid me to. Leonard with the 2, bought a $120 version because disposable income, bro. Hey, that's what's up, man. I can respect that. Kill me with the 2, irrelevant. Indeed, man. Irrelevant. I should put that on the fucking soundboard. Leonard with the 2, potential value is called an investment. Yup. I mean, when you buy a video game, it kind of is an investment. Christian with the 2, Supa, I don't care, Nova. Yeah. For somebody who doesn't care about a lot of stuff, he sure seemed to care. It wasn't in the game. Leonard with the 5, he said others were selfish, but he selfishly wants the old content at the cost of things other people enjoy and want more attention on. Yup. Exactly. I don't know, man. I thought this whole argument was just kind of stupid. Evil price tag with the 5. MUDs could cost over $50 to send a single attack back in the day. He's entitled to his opinion, but if they make money, his opinion isn't important. Exactly, bro. That's the thing. It's the free market. If people don't like what they're putting out, they won't fucking buy it. It's as simple as that. Like, money talks, bullshit walks. U Generation with the 2, bro. He's already dead. R.I.P. Z-Herb with the 3. Damn it, I missed this. What the fuck? It's gonna stay up, so don't worry, man. It'll be up. Leonard with the 2, can't even color in the lines. That's right. Bro, like, he was really hopping on my dick about, like, connecting the fucking dots. Like, bro, it's not that hard of a conclusion to jump to. Z-Herb with the 3, where did the dots come from? Good question. Username with the 5, God of Griffin has the W here. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. Doom Deer with the 20 pesos. Appreciate it, man. Moment start ad hominem, or moment SupaNova started ad hominiming and strawmanning. It's over. Yup. I agree. Leonard with the 5, implications are not intentional, SupaNova. You don't have to say them to make the implication. Yup. And, dude, that's the thing is I wasn't even quoting him on saying shit. I was just saying, yeah, you heavily implied it. Like, if you look at what you said, the exact opposite of what you said, which would also be considered what you said, is literally this. I don't know, man. 603 raised with the 5, Nova's down astronomical. I don't know, man. I tend to agree. So Leonard with a 2 got so angry he forgot to be logically consistent. Sampus EXE with a 2. Is this going to stay up on your channel? Yes, it is. Elway Broncos with a 5. Griffin stop. He's already dead. I'm sorry, man. I gotta keep going. Lane Russell with the 20. Griffin with the receipts. Abso-fucking-lutely, man. I came prepared. Kohi with the 2, SupaNova, the definition of a liberal brainlet with the clown emoji. Christian with the 2, Griffin, hit him with the we'll do it live. I did it, man. I tried to. I hope my memory was not completely fucking off on that point, but again, it was like 9 months ago. Dial 1-800 Harbinger with the 5. I'm watching this on my Xbox One. That's what's up, man. The Galaxy's Finest with the 10. It's a wrap, guys. It's all about the memes. Let's go. Amen, bro. Abso-fucking-lutely. I just hope this was entertaining. That's what my biggest hope was, for this to be like at least somewhat entertaining for everybody. And it seems like we maintained a really good viewer base, so I think it was. So hopefully you guys had a good time with this. Travis with the 3, watching on my Series X. Awesome, bro. Jake with the 5, keep that same energy. You won't say it to him live. I fucking should have, man. Damn it. Fuck! I missed that opportunity hardcore. That's unfortunate. Pro Truth with the 2 video 9 months ago was about a Last of Us 2 troll post. Laughed my ass off. Really? Dude, I don't even fucking remember. Was he saying it was about Ratchet and Clank? Yeah, I don't remember what game it was specifically. Nassim Kabir with the 20. Appreciate it, man. And Leonard with the 10. Easy clap. Appreciate it, bro. Glad you feel that way. I think it was a pretty good debate. Dillinger with the 5. Dubs all around. Abso-fucking-lutely. Death Knight of Anime with the 7. I didn't expect much from that debate, but somehow I came up with less. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hopefully it was at least somewhat entertaining. Lucas M with the 3. My brain cells exploded. Yeah, I was kind of getting there at some points. Like, at one point, I can't remember what we were talking about, but I was, like, legitimately just getting like, oh my fucking God, are you kidding me? Like, I don't know. I forgot what it was, but it was like, I was thinking, bro, I cannot make this any more fucking simple. I have no idea. Scotty Man with the 2. King Thrash wants to debate. Laugh my ass off. I'm sure he does, man. Jesse B with the 5. Nova is mad. He's not the only one making money on his hot takes. I guess so, man. I don't fucking know, man. Manny Team. Fuck, where did it go? No! Please tell me I did not just lose my place. Shit. Dude, YouTube just jumped all the way down. Okay, there it is. So, Manny Team with the 2. You won, bro. You destroyed him. What a W. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. So, Jupiter Center with the 5. Jesus, that was a debate. There were times where you both kept talking over each other, and I was just losing it. Laugh my fucking ass off. Good debate, lol. Dude, the whole thing is, I hope it was entertaining. That's like the biggest thing I hope people took away from this. Like, it was enjoyable to watch. Oski Woski with the 2. Clip the timeout and irrelevant, please. Thanks. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, dude, he kept saying timeout all the fucking time, man. Like, bro, when do I... And then when I said, all right, man, timeout. Like, then he keeps talking over me like, bruh. I don't know. Elway Broncos with the 10. Griffin, this was not a debate. This was verbal genocide. Bruh. Damn. Black Jane with the 5. I don't know what else this guy was expecting. He's trash at getting his point across and is blaming you for breaking it down. I know, bro. I was doing my best to, like, try to explain shit. Like, I was trying very hard. Level-minded with the 5. So sad that you had to resort to personal matters to make yourself look better when you lost. Yeah, I don't know, man. No idea. Gerardo Carrera with the 5, bro. You demolished that guy. Thanks, man. Twinkle Toes NZ with the 5. Nova had a couple good points, but overall argument kind of fell. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I just felt like he was missing a lot of the points I was trying to make. Like, he kept saying I was twisting shit, but he kept kind of trying to twist shit that I was saying. So, Stuff X shit with a 5, I feel like I lost a lot of brain cells. Every single time you made a point, he denied it and went back to prove your point for you, unprepared. Yeah, dude, like, what was up with that? He didn't have any, like, timestamps or anything pulled up. Like, he was saying, like, oh, I was twisting shit. I was misrepresenting what he said. It's like, well, bro, show me where I fucking did that shit. Like, you can't really say I'm fucking lying about stuff and then not even show one example of that happening. I don't know. That was not a good look, in my opinion. So Tyler Martin with the 2. This wasn't a debate. This was a layup. Appreciate it, bro. All right, let me go down carefully. Ghost 200 with the 2. I hope you debate again sometime. Who knows, man? This was kind of fun. This is my first ever YouTube debate. I felt like it was pretty enjoyable. I kind of liked it. Eclipse with the 5. Timeout, 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 timeout. Fuck. Timeout, 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 timeout. All right, I think I got them all. But yeah, the most commonly said phrase in this entire debate. Absolutely. Anthony Arribas with the 10. Damn, bro, I came late, but I did catch half of it. Are you going to leave it up or take it down? It's staying up. Also, you're right about people having this debate me, bro, mentality. Like, they're always want to argue everything. Yeah, bro, that's the thing I don't get. Is how do you have this idea, like, I have to debate you just to have an opinion on what you said? That's so stupid. What is the point of making a YouTube video if you don't get your point across? Ray's Trevino with the 2. Nova was definitely not prepared. Yeah, I mean, like, straight up. I think he even admitted that. Aftermath 2525 with the 5. Favorite quote of the debate was, and I'll give that to you. Yep. That was said quite a few times. Fyro124 with the 3. Please debate Big Man Gaming. Dude, I tried to. He's a very hard man to reach. You know, Big Man Gamers is always very busy. His schedule is completely booked. Unfortunate. Travis with a 2, don't want to be taken advantage of. Don't buy it. Exact. Bro, thank you. I'm glad somebody else gets it. So, Bitzel with the 5, it was equally entertaining seeing some triggered comments in the stream. Yeah, I'm sure I'm probably go back and rewatch this at some point, and I'm going to look at the chat. I was trying to ignore it because I wanted to stay focused on what he was actually saying and not get distracted, but I'm sure there was probably some gems in there. Hood Hustler with the QAR 11, wrecked like wings, 4-cylinder salvage title Mustang. Oh shit, bro. It's a V6. Red with a black racing stripe. Absolutely, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that Frostwolf with the 5, Novi wants to defend his feelings, lol. Hashtag Battlefield Fee or Fee Fi Fo Fum, no campaign for a dump. Yeah. I mean, I'm just not that pressed about no campaign. Sam with the 5, great stream, Griffin. You were very professional, and this was a great time. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. The one and only W with a 2, do a political debate. Oh, God, man. Oh, fucking God. So, Trinity Rose with a 1. Appreciate it. Pothead Investor with a 5. I missed it. YouTube said you were live, but nothing popped up. I tried to post it. Did I remember to post it in the Discord? I think so. Yeah, that's the best way. Like, just check Discord. That's where I put when I'm live. Anarchy and Empires with the 2. How do I watch the debate after the stream? It'll be up after. It'll turn into a regular video. Nefarious with the 2. SupaNova these nuts. Oh, shit, man. Why you got to do that to him? Al Odie with the 2. You uploading this as a video? Yep, it's going up. Potato King with the 5. Dead Cells gameplay. When? I used that in videos a long-ass time ago. Psychopathic Savior with the 5. Timeout. Indeed, man. I do need a timeout. I'll probably take like a quick break, and then I'll go live again after this is over. Once I get through all the super chats, and then we'll do a regular stream. Z Goku with the 100. Appreciate it, man. This was a civil discussion. No mindless shouting. That's how I like it. GG, Griffin. Appreciate it, man. I tried to not make it a shouting match. There was times where I almost slipped into it, but I did my best. Michael L with the 5. We were watching this on Twitch. SupaNova was an idiot. Awesome, man. Glad you were rebroadcasting it. That's what's up. Twinkle Toes NZ with the 2. I bought $550 shoes for this exact reason. Lol. Hey, man, go for it. You got the drip for sure. The Berries with the 2. What's the most down bad you've ever been? I almost bought an OnlyFans. Can you guess who? It's a certain female streamer. Andres Baruman Cazares. Hopefully I said that right, man. Really appreciate the 50 pesos, though. Aquianis with the 2. Hey, GGs. That was entertaining. Lol, I'm glad, man. That was my biggest hope for this. It would at least be entertaining. Edon M with the NOK 50. EA is just a avatar of the devil of free marketed for him. It's deeper than gaming. He really fooled himself. Zero reality. Yeah, bro, like that was the other thing too. Like say, oh, I never said Battlefield was ruining gaming. But like, bro, Battlefield and EA are the same fucking thing. Like, really? We're going to do this? Die07 with a 5. Damn it, I missed most of it. Will this be uploaded? Yep, it will be. Nefarious with the 2, watching this on my Game Boy Advanced. Fire, man. I'm sure that screen is looking real fresh. Sweetie Squad with the 2. Appreciate it, man. Big grin. Baz Gaming. Fuck, oh, shit, dude. It just jumped. No! All right, there we go. We're good. Baz Gaming with the 5. Griffin saw your post on the Discord on those EX PSA 9 cards. Looks dope. I got a PSA 9 Ancient Mew arriving a couple days ago. Very happy. That is a fire card, man. I love Ancient Mew. I have like 7 of them. Great pick. But congrats on that one, man. Hero Brian Notch with a 2. I can't believe how unprepared he was for the... Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, 0 examples ready to go, and he's making all these accusations about me. That's not a good look, man. Not at all. Offenders with a 5. So wait, he doesn't want 2042 to be free to play, but he thinks that if it has a battle pass, it should be free to play. Bro, what the fuck, my brain? Thank you, man. I'm glad I'm not the only one who was struggling with that one. The Spam Hunter with the 5. Nice. Supa doesn't understand basic debate and speech/English skills. He should clarify it so nobody don't make assumptions. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is anyone who watches your YouTube video is going to make assumptions. You can't know exactly what's going on in someone's head. Wise Noob Crusher with the 2. At least Supa had the balls to debate. Lol. Yeah, I mean, I'll give him that. I mean, sure. He showed up. A lot of people were saying, oh, he's not going to fucking show up, which I thought he was going to show up. So, props to him for coming out. He tried to defend his opinion the best he could, so I got nothing but respect for that. We can agree to disagree at the end of the day. So Hound with the 5, dude came in here unprepared as fuck, but got crapped on hard. You love to see it. You really do, man. You really do love to see it. Jupiter Center with the 5. It was 150% entertaining. My manager Keith kept asking me to do more and more stuff as my shift got close to ending. You helped me get through it. Laugh my ass off. I'm glad, man. Happy to hear. And Joavi2312 with the 2. Irrelevant needs to go on the soundboard. I think so too, man. And Jose Feliciano with the 5. Damn, I missed it because I was busy. Please tell me you're going to upload the whole debate as a video on YouTube. I am, definitely. I think I'm just going to leave this up, and then I'm just going to crop off the very beginning and then the very end. So it'll just be the debate left up. So Nabarius with the 2, 1.6K viewers. Holy hell. That's right. We had a great turnout. I really appreciate everybody coming out. I think we averaged, like, what, 2,500 people during the actual debate? Like, it was really fucking crazy. So shout out to everybody that showed up. I really do appreciate it. Marcus Downey 499 with the 10. Really appreciate it, man. SupaNova final point was basically like a Karen saying, you can't do videos on me without discussing with me first. Only I can say what goes into your videos you make about me. Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting. Like, bro, you made your video. You made your points. That's your opinion. And anyone is free to dispute that. Crazy Crack at 831 with a 5. Next debate needs to be Crap Gamer. Tee-hee-hee. Ha-ha-ha. Crap Gamer was right, lol. Dude, that would actually be kind of epic if I did do a debate with him and I just said that shit and fucking left. Like, that was the fucking end. Alt Shell with the 5. SupaNova didn't just die. He was murdered. That's right, man. Hashtag Clean Prince Gaming. Where the fuck are you, man? I miss you so much. Asus with a 5. SupaNova, I have such great points. Debate me. Also, SupaNova, damn, I'm losing. Quick pivot. Change the topic. Typical gamer. That's right. Dude, that was some fucking low shit. Like, I literally have a DM from the motherfucker where I asked, do you want to talk about the console war shit? And he goes, no, just Battlefield. So, yeah, that was kind of a low fucking blow. But hey, whatever. Big Black Balls. I'm not reading the fucking word in between, but nice try, man, with the 2. PP Poo Poo. Appreciate it, bro. Abel with the 2. Irrelevant. Timeout, timeout, timeout. I know, man. Definitely a very common occurrence. Mr. Kalizen with the 6. You can't talk with everyone you make a video on. Exactly, bro. Like, I don't have time for that shit. Exactly. It's just completely ridiculous to expect that. I'm not sure. 1442 with the 3. People can't admit they were wrong. Shake my head. It's not even that he was wrong. It's like he literally was like misunderstanding so much shit I was trying to say. I don't know. DJ Aftershock with a 2. How do you think a debate with Lucas will be? I don't even know, man, to be honest. I don't know how deep-seated his beliefs really are in terms of gaming shit, because I definitely wouldn't do a fucking political debate. Warbird Gaming with the 5. Yeah, there was a lot of facepalm moments, Griffin. You could have handled that so much better, to be honest, but I digress. I agree with you either way. What do you mean? Like, what as far as you mean because I, like, handled it better? Like, had a moderator or some shit like that? I guess so, yeah. Like I said, I've never done a fucking YouTube debate before, so this was, you know, my cherry-popping moment. Robin Ibor with the 5. Biggest Dickus. Appreciate it, man. Gotta love some Biggest Dickus. Oh, shit, dude, it just jumped again. So, Stuff X Shit with a 5. Please debate the amazing Lucas or Crab Gamer next. I can imagine how dumb their arguments would be. It would be a scream fest, I believe. I mean, I'd probably do Crab. Again, Lucas, I don't really know, like, how deep-rooted his actual beliefs are. So, the with the 2, you gonna order that Ratchet & Clank Eternal? Dude, it's already on my fucking wish list. I cannot wait for that to come out. Travis with the 2 Nova. I completely destroyed him. Unfortunate, man. My ass got fucking spread. Sergeant Jake T. Miller with the 7. Battlefield 2042. Better have an MG42, Car 98K, STG 44, and M1 Garand. I doubt it on the last 2, but the MG42 is definitely a possibility. And then Andres with the 40 pesos. Appreciate it, man. You destroyed his whole career. Love from Mexico. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Mexico is an awesome place. You are very lucky to live there. The 4 times I've been, I've really enjoyed it. So really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Ahsoka with the 5. Why didn't he understand that you don't have to pay for cosmetic items to get the full experience of games? Bro, that's the thing. He's bitching about, like, the historical content of Battlefield. But then when I mentioned the fact, well, cosmetics have never been in a Battlefield game before, really. He goes like, well, that doesn't fucking matter. It's like, bro, what? I don't know. Like, he was not keeping the same energy. Like, I really missed the opportunity to fucking use that shit. Twinkle Toes NZ with the 2. Thrash here pulling a raise card for criticism. It's probably not even him, man. It's probably just some random on a fucking alt. Chaos Capricorn with the 5. Oh man, I missed the carnage. Yeah, it's alright. This will be uploaded, so you can go back and watch it. Noah Miller with the 5. I loved when he said, I don't know. I put Battlefield in the name of the video. Like, bruh. I know, man. Even if it wasn't in the title of the video, like, the point would have been the exact same. So I think it was a really shit point overall regardless. But yeah, that was some icing on the cake. Sergeant Jake T. Miller with the 279. Europe belongs to the United States of America, period. All right, fair. SYS Lewis with the 5. I didn't get into the end, but I hate the you're talking behind my back thing when you're putting his whole argument in the video and drives me nuts, bro. And it's not even like I'm talking shit behind his back. I'm making a fucking public YouTube video. Like, anybody can hear that shit. I'm saying it out in the fucking open. Almost in with a 2. Was there a point where you felt bad for the chap? Yeah, at some points, definitely. But, you know, you got to keep going. It's a debate, and he challenged me, so it is what it is, man. And Golden Crown with a 2, unmute me on Discord. What'd you do? Maybe. But, yeah, I'll see. Chaos Capricorn with the 5, wake me up when you debate Big Man. I don't know if that'll ever happen, bro. Like I said, he's got a very busy schedule. And Warbird Gaming with the 5, what I meant by handle is he tripped up so much more times and you didn't catch it. That's all. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to do this shit live. Like, you know, I'm going to catch on to certain things. Other people are going to catch on to certain things. But that's the whole point of a debate. You know, you just kind of focus on what you can respond to, what you pick up on, and you try to drive your point home. So that's why a live debate's a lot different than a video response. But I feel like I'm pretty fucking good at doing shit live, especially doing all the streams and stuff. So it's kind of natural for me. No running in my lobby with the 20. Hell yeah, bro. Dude said irrelevant more than rice gum. Wish you would have brought up his Emperor Palpatine laugh mole. Really enjoyed the debate. You should do another one of these if you find someone else who is willing to talk. Yeah, possibly. I think we may have to do this again. This was really fun. I actually had a really great time. Nabarius with the 2. What is the best point he made? I mean, the only point I really felt like he was super solid on was the fucking title shit. Like, I would say that was about it. Like, sure, you could make the point that, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have used the quotes, but I kind of managed to talk my way into using them. So that's kind of the one thing I somewhat agreed with. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't use the quotes, but yeah, he really didn't drive that one home. Like, I was giving him the opportunity to. Like, I was trying to get off the topic of the same shit over and over again. So Golden Crown with a 2, never mind, lol. All right, man. So Emery with a 2, political debate with Big Man Gamer. When? I don't know, bro. He's a hard man to reach. And Wise Noob Crusher with the 2. PS, the debate will be uploaded to YouTube. Yes, it will. It absolutely will, guys. So that is all the super chats for now. I really appreciate everybody coming out. I had a really good time. Hopefully you guys did as well. And I'm probably going to go take a quick break and then hop on another stream. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, I think this one a lot better than I was expecting, personally. I was a little nervous going in, bro. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, this video will be uploaded. Also, we got 2 more super chats real quick. So Warbird Gaming with the 2. I'm about to make videos like this because of you. Awesome, man. It is definitely a fun time. And then Anthony Arribas with the 5 is amazing. Lucas Nax, man's channel is plummeting. He needs a boost. Give him some cloud griff. Use your privilege. That's right, man. I got to help him out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go take a quick break, and I'll probably be live in like 30 minutes or so. So keep an eye out for that stream. I'll announce it in Discord. You know, join the Discord. Link in the description. And thanks again. And I will catch you guys in a little bit. Peace out.
Gaming. Gaming.
Keep that same energy.